Had to. I had to.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Sandy on me.
That's what it looked like just then, Adam. Everybody's like, "Good morning, good morning." It's like, yeah.
Oh, I thought I was popping out my check because the link wasn't up early.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to have
It was
echo, so I muted it and then went to the.
Hey.
No, that's why I like
Three
the
good
link.
mornings, and then the picture went to you, and you're like,
Because I was trying to, I was popping out my chat and making sure that I didn't have echo.
right. I hear you.
I hate when that happens. I hate that they changed that.
I don't like how everything turns green now when it changes.
What do you mean? What turns green?
When it goes from you to me to everybody.
Oh, you mean like the little microphone turns green?
Yeah.
I don't understand it. We'll finally understand this stuff, and then they'll do away with it. Did you try to just go live yesterday afternoon?
I tried that the wonderful webcam way.
Right.
I can't put people in.
Okay. I
It's
don't know who told me. They said they're going to have up to 20.
yeah.
Well,
Well,
I guess it's not active yet.
There's 3 different ways of doing it on webcam. I tried the first one. Now I'm going to try the second one. And
Right.
But
And I told you I couldn't get that au pair, wherever it was, to work when I was trying to do it with Tiffany.
yeah, you have to do it through OBS. If you don't have it as a source,
Oh, you can't. Okay.
You have to
Because
have
I
OBS.
have 12. I checked. I have 12 gig of RAM.
Yeah, if you have to have OBS up, and then when you know how you have you have OBS already set, right?
Right, but I didn't have OBS up. I didn't have it.
Okay.
She just
When you
sent
have
me the
OBS
link,
up,
and I clicked on it, and she said just click on it, and it wouldn't work.
yeah, no, you have to
Does it have
have
OBS open already?
set up, and then you have to set that source for
Okay.
up here in, and then that's how you link it up to.
All right. Well, that's why it didn't work then. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she couldn't, for some reason, she couldn't get in the Hangouts. I don't know why, but she couldn't.
All right, Tracy, you got to sing to Geanna and
Jennifer.
T.
And my grade finds for you.
Yeah.
Who's my great finds for you? That's T.
T.
Good morning, Geanna and T and Jennifer. Good morning, Geanna and T and Jennifer. Good morning to you. Good morning, Cece. Good morning to you. Good morning to Cece. Good morning to you.
That's
all I can think of when I see CC, I'm thinking like CC of fluid. That's all.
I'm off my kilter here this morning.
So, Darlene, did you watch Blandean's homestead this morning? Their video?
No, I didn't get to.
Oh,
I just got it.
Now, they're calling Chris. They're calling Chris the Kilted Giant now.
Did he finally get in the kilt? I got to watch it.
No, one of their friends did Photoshop with him in a kilt. Oh yeah. And Chris is, you know, what's cool about it is Chris is going with it, going with the flow. So it's funny. I really enjoy them. And then, you know, they're talking about their chickens, and I guess their rabbits are ready to have babies again. One of the mother rabbits. So it was, yeah, they took it to the farm this morning, so which was cool.
Yeah, I love when they do
that. Good morning to Debbie. Good morning to you. Good morning to Debbie. Good morning to you.
You guys, 8:45 is the new 8:30. Just so you know, I wasn't late.
It's for me.
So good morning, Miss Darlene.
Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you. Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you.
And Debbie does sales.
Yeah, I did sing Debbie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Miss Darlene, just so I let you know, not you, Darlene B. Please subscribe to McClendon Homestead. Do we know your husband?
I think she already is.
But no, I want her to leave a comment for Chris about her husband wearing a kilt all the time. we're trying to get him to wear a kilt, and if he wears that, we're gonna try to get Stacy to wear the blow up or dinosaur costume. So
she done told him. She said her husband wears a kilt every day. She said that yesterday while you was off with the boys. I'm just saying.
it's so funny. It's cracked me up.
Yes, he is. And I'm serious. When our blessing comes in, I have a decent ride. I know that's one person I could go and see.
You saw that link I sent you yesterday, right, Darlene?
You sent to me?
Yeah, it's a half price TV.
No, see, I'm telling you guys.
It's like $180 for a 42-inch TV. It has everything you want. It has Netflix, Hulu, the whole 9 yards.
The smart TV.
No.
Yeah, it's Amazon's early sale.
Well, I tell you, I will upgrade.
And eBay's going to have a sale. I'm going to have to look into that and bring that up. I'll probably do a video or go live today.
I fish and pick it, and then sing the fish and picking, and I'll.
They call it the crash sale because the Amazon crashed.
Good morning to you. Good morning, fishing and picking. Good morning to you.
Amazon crashed on Prime Day, so eBay's calling their sale crash sale.
Crash.
Well, I saw just briefly.
Don't poke the 600-pound gorilla.
Let me see. I think LizzAnn did a tutorial. She's gonna start doing tutorials. I think that's what you call on her channel.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Posted one up. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I just barely seen it when I was plugging my phone up this morning. I don't know. Last night, I just didn't feel good. But I was glad, Adam, that I saw you posting.
Good morning, LizzAnn. Good morning to you. Good morning, LizzAnn. Good morning to you.
Her smile is upside down. You got to turn that frown upside down.
Yeah.
I know, right? Dang, we was just talking about you. You can't come in when we're talking about you. I'm just saying. You know? Today, Casey, which I'll remind later, I called this. This should have been Throwback Thursday, and I know everybody was hoping for Throwback Thursday.
Yeah.
What happened? You guys didn't figure that out yesterday?
Well, I'm not going to say nothing else about it.
Okay. Somebody jump on another channel and you guys didn't firm up everything?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
it didn't help that I had computer problems for the past 3 days, and I don't know what to do with it. I really don't know what's going on.
I thought you had the super duper computer.
No, I don't. I have a laptop. I don't.
You said you have all the high tech stuff.
No, not me.
That's have that.
I'm working on that.
Oh, okay. I thought you said because okay.
MawMaw has one.
You should guess it. Everybody get it, but you don't have one. You just have a laptop. Okay.
Yeah.
MawMaw has the hookup. That woman
has one, right?
Yeah,
MawMaw. We just need to get her a green screen. Either that, or she needs to make her bed.
I see her sometimes. At least she's out of the bed. I'm just glad she's out of the bed.
Yeah.
Because people have seen me in the bed. You know, I went live in the bed.
Trying not to laugh. Trying not to laugh to wake even up.
You guys, I told Kimmy I'm gonna go to Crazy's Come Out at Night. Friday nights they do it? Yeah. And I said, I'm gonna try not to bounce my laptop off my stomach because my laptop
Derek does all the time. Makes me seasick.
Yeah, this.
Exactly. I watch this video. There he goes again.
Well, the situation is, fishing and picking NASCAR YouTube has been messing up your comment section. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. You're supposed to have it in order, and it won't even do that. It's so dumb.
And when people put cards in, let's put them in order. Yeah,
it's like I know he put in for a car, but the car was already taken. So, but I'm not. The cars are already taken. It's all done for this week. So I'm going to be doing the bracket later on. But I did get something really cool. I don't know if anybody. I know Darlene, you were in it, but I got this from Tommy and Destinie yesterday. The
Nice.
car from. It's a Ford. It's an Oldsmobile Tornado.
That's cool.
It's like a
Yeah,
Hoarderish car.
I didn't think I could get excited about Hot Wheels, and now, doggone, I want to find some Hot Wheels.
And then this one was given to me. This is a fat-fended Ford, but this is actually from my town.
Yeah, that was cool.
Actually
That
from, yep. So yeah, even though we're a small state, we got Hot Wheels made a car for us. And then, of course, everybody's infamous. This is the regular one. This is the one everybody always finds in the store. But this is when you find a super treasure hunt. That's what it looks like. So, these how different the car is.
Right.
They're all the same, but this car is worth $30. That's worth $3. So
If that, right? Pay $1.50 for it's worth $2.50.
yep, exactly. But so
as I who has something to discuss, I'm still half. I was up half the night, so we know Miss
Right.
Blandean was up half the night. Sandy's busy working. She muted herself.
Yep.
So I guess Traci and Derek, what do we have to discuss?
what do we got to discuss? I don't know. Subscribe.
There's Sandy.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just making a lot of noise.
That's okay.
I,
Did you hear that? Did you see that,
That's
Sandy?
right.
Subscribe.
oh, you're making me seasick. All
My
right,
friend made that for me.
you guys want to see what I've been working on for the MSP auction?
Sure.
Of course we do.
When we highlight on, can you do that for us, Darlene? Highlight on Sandy, and I'll highlight on her mine. But
I
got it. You got two. You have
Uh-huh.
two pictures, by the way. One's frozen.
know. I
You
know.
know? There you go.
There's two
All
of
right.
this one.
This is the first one. I got it
Oh,
done.
that was the one we talked about. That looks beautiful.
Oh, that looks really
That
nice.
is sharp, Sandy. Very nice.
Oh, yes. I like that.
Okay. And then how do you guys like this?
Ooh.
Mm.
Ooh.
Looks kind of Klingonish, like
I
Star Trek.
like it. I like it very much.
I like it.
I cast this about 15 years ago and haven't done anything with it.
15 years ago.
Found it again, so
Wow.
that's and then well, it's dirty because I've been wearing it, but this I made this ring.
Yeah, that's the one I see.
Masculine.
That's the one I see all the time, and I want. That's
No, I just made this.
oh, yeah, I like.
You must be seeing it in your head.
No, you wear one on your hand that I like. Yes,
Ooh, that's beautiful.
do that opal. Oh, Sandy,
What?
if you drop this bomb, that's mine. I'm just saying.
I
just
think
saying.
you're gonna have to fight a bunch of people over it.
That's okay.
That's all
That's
right.
okay.
And then I started cutting an opal. I don't know if you guys can see
Ooh.
Nice.
the flash in there.
Ooh. It's flat.
All right.
That is beautiful.
Anyway, I started cutting that. I don't know whether I'm gonna put that in MSP or not.
Well, MawMaw's asleep, and I can't wait. We got friend mail, and I just got to brag. I have a Sandy original, you guys. I just can't wait. I know MawMaw, it come to me and MawMaw needs to open it, but I couldn't wait, and I have my
Can you
Sandy
wake up
original.
MawMaw and say, "MawMaw, I need you in 10 minutes"?
No, I got my Sandy original, and it is signed, and I got my Sandy original.
Nice. Traci, you have
Dwayne. Thanks to
Andy
Dwayne.
and Beth.
Yeah. That was bought for by Dwayne and gifted to her.
Aw.
Yeah.
My
That was
little,
bought by
my
whom?
redhead brother, he gifted it to me.
Dwayne, and gifted to you? Okay.
Me and MawMaw. You guys,
My little redheaded munchkin.
look, I think I'm going to cut the little ponytail off. And this is going to just be Dwayne. So when Dwayne's not here,
You
this
gotta put
will
a
be
beard
Dwayne.
on it.
That'll work. Little redheaded munchkin.
And I have the Barbie doll clothes I'm washing the Barbie doll clothes and my Barbie dolls are in the bag. Can't show their nudity, but they're in the bag and their hair has fabric softener. So I'm going to see how that goes.
There you go.
I'm like, I am 54 years old and Adam has me in here washing Barbie dolls. That's kind of weird. Okay, I'm in here washing my Barbie dolls. Oh, you guys, I needed you guys.
Play mini for us. I need some mini pick me up. You got mini handy? Minnie Mouse?
I do. Here we go. See, you guys, I set the redhead I set them on Minnie Mouse now. So let me get Minnie. Yes, I do need to start doing. And Minnie has a necklace on.
And Traci can sing along.
All right, you ready, Traci?
Yep.
I'm looking for the puppy.
Hot dog, diggity dog, hot dog, diggity dog. Hot dog, diggity dog.
Always makes me smile.
Look. Look, what is this?
Back.
As soon as he hears that thing, oh my God.
That's hilarious.
There goes my mouse. Stop. There went my mouse. I'm going to get duct tape here.
Target has a mouse and a wireless keyboard.
Really?
$17. I'm going to pick one up. I think another one. I broke out my backup one.
Yeah.
Casey's working, you
The
guys.
lost my cover that I tripped yesterday, and when I got home, it's like that wasn't good.
You tripped.
I fell. Yeah, I fell.
No, it's not. My poor mouse. Casey doesn't come in here and
I
give me
lost
the
my
eye.
mouse. And I fell, and then I found where it went, and I picked it up, put it away. It's like, oh, broken anyway. I'll just open up the new one. So because I have another computer that I bought on Black Friday like 2 years ago,
right?
That I never updated.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going to use that for eBay, and I never. It's been for 2 years. It's been sitting in that back bedroom. I never updated it.
Okay, you didn't do nothing. I don't think you did anything.
But I won't be able to do YouTube and stuff. I mean, I could if I wanted to, but I wouldn't broadcast. I could watch YouTube.
Right.
I think it's only like 6 gig of RAM or something, or 8 gig of RAM. It was like they're super duper special on Black Friday. It was like $350 or something.
Yeah, I was talking with Chris from McClendon, and he's like, "Oh, he's got 1 terabyte of RAM, and he's got 4
I never even
terabytes
made 1 terabyte of RAM.
What's that?
When did they start doing that? The last couple of years?
Yeah, you can.
Because this
What he did is
is
put
only
it
3 years
all-
old. This
put
is
it-
12 gigabyte.
He put in series, so it works together.
Okay.
So and it's easy. It's easy to do if you know how. If you know, and you have the space in your laptop. In your not laptop, in your desktop.
Right, because you can't do it with a laptop, right? Doesn't have enough storage space.
You can put up to 12 if you have a better computer laptop, but I know somebody was asking yesterday about they had a Chromebook, and I'm like,
Chromebook is like the base of the base.
yeah, exactly.
The operating system's online.
Did you sing to Sandi?
Yep.
Oh, Sandi. Oh.
No, I didn't sing to Sandi, and I didn't sing to Beth. We have a Beth in here. Good morning to Sandi. Good morning to Beth. Good morning to Sandi, and good morning to Beth.
You got to do a little bit of Kiss. Beth, I hear you calling, but I'm still not here right now.
I love
With
it.
me and the boys.
LizzAnn isn't in here today.
Huh?
She said the kids are rip roaring and already past ready to go.
Oh, cute.
I don't see Beth. Oh, Beth. Good morning. Beth must have been when the dog was all she was all tangled up in my.
Yeah.
I think I bit my lip and they put me under anesthesia. My mouth's all dry. It's all but
Yeah.
Good morning, Rosie's Closet and Aaron Marcus.
Good morning, Rosie's Closet. Good morning to you. Good morning, Aaron Marcus. Good morning to you.
No, echo. Wow.
What happened?
I don't know.
Is that going?
That was crazy. That was weird. It just went echo.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys. I should have had a banner. I'm at 200, and I should be over the top, over the moon, because I've been trying to get 200. And I have my 200. Throw up the thing. Throw up the thing banner.
The banner.
Hold it still, though. Don't wiggle it all around.
Subscribe, everyone.
You guys, today Casey's not going to be having Porch church, so what I'll do is probably about right at 11. I've got some, some inspirational books that I'll read from and do it that way. He's just now.
Eva. Good morning to you. Good morning to Eva. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Eva.
Casey needs to call your cable provider. You're still having issues today.
I know. And he should be able to.
Yeah.
Good morning to Darlene son-in-law. Good morning to you. Good morning, Darlene son-in-law. Good morning to you.
You have such an echo. It's not even funny.
Who has the echo?
Traci, when she sings,
Traci?
she sounds like she's on she's on
Reverb.
what do they call that? Yeah, no, what do they call that on with music? Reverb, thank you.
That's what I said 2 minutes ago.
But it doesn't when I talk, so I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's the new effect. I got 200 subs, so I'm going to be talking in Chinese, and it's going to be interpreted, and then she's echoing.
LizzAnn is joining us.
There's LizzAnn.
We are
I hear him.
Good morning, LizzAnn.
rip roaring and ready to go this morning.
Yeah.
I walked
That makes
in.
one of us. Or two of us.
Well, no, not me.
Well, two of them, I should say. The rest of the panel's kind of struggling. Dark seems to be all right.
Whew. How are you doing, Adam?
Not the same. I don't know if it's from having my pain issue or from the surgery. So we'll find out, I guess, in a couple of days.
Yeah.
Darlene
They
B
take about 3 to 5 days, and then you got to be careful for a month.
Yep.
Yeah.
Darlene B is leaving, guys. She's got to work on the farm. So goodbye, Darlene
Get
B.
those eggs and drink some coffee.
Bye, darling
We'll
B.
be
Have
back.
a great day, hon. God
We'll
bless.
be back. Go kiss my chicken. My chicken.
Give the goats a pet.
I'm going to get an RV and visit all of you guys.
I would be very
That'd be
thrilled
crazy
if you would
fun.
come up here and
That'd be
visit.
kind of crazy.
Come on.
That'd be crazy fun.
Now, I'm not going to
Destiny is
keep
taking a shower. She will be here shortly.
I'm not going to keep saying anything about my right hand man. I'm just not going to say nothing whenever he's in trouble.
Who's in trouble? Can't be anybody on this panel.
I'm going to quit busting his top. You guys, everybody goes from people to people, and that's good because you got to have other people. Even my son-in-law. You gonna come on here, son-in-law, before you have to bump out?
He's gonna leave in 45 minutes, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Wake up, Tommy. I know you're awake. You're down in your dungeon. Get up and wake up and get ready because.
Let me look, Geanna. My computer is acting crazy.
Yeah,
I sent it.
Guess, what is our guest's name?
You just did well sourcing, Debbie. What'd you get? Debbie did well sourcing yesterday.
Yeah, well, she was with the crew yesterday. She was at the green room.
Oh, she went to Austin?
Yeah.
I saw Traci posted some pictures.
Yeah. We have our guest today is Drifter, Junker, Vintage Hunter on the show. I don't know if you've ever heard of her.
You were by yourself, okay.
Yeah, she was with it. Well, you were by
She was
yourself.
in Austin, but by herself. Traci,
Yeah, her daughter with her.
sweetheart.
Yeah.
I don't think well, Traci is there. Who else is there? I guess Tiffany's there, right?
Nah,
Tiffany get there yet?
No.
No.
I know that Scott was there.
Geanna.
Start yesterday.
Scott, Destinie, Scott, Harlan, Heather, she was there.
Good morning.
Chris, good morning.
Good morning, Geanna.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Geanna has a 1 terabyte hard drive and a 1 terabyte of RAM.
Yes, I do. As you can see, it's still kind of dark over here on my side.
You've gone to the dark side. I see.
Oh, yeah.
These are not the droids. These are not the droids you're looking for.
My husband heard you say that yesterday. He was like, oh, another Star Wars fan.
Yep,
Oh, he loves Star Wars. So.
I do
Yeah,
too.
Star Wars
So.
is great.
What would you call a scared Darth Vader?
What?
Panicking Skywalker.
Ooh,
That's cheesy.
that's good, but ooh,
Hey, I got one for you. What was Chris McCullough's last words?
Who's?
I don't even know who he is.
The teacher that went up in the Columbia.
McCullough.
Yeah.
What
What do you think her last words were?
That's not going to go well, no matter what you say.
No,
What does
pass
this button do? What does this button do?
I wouldn't have said that.
No.
Joke. That's not.
no.
I wouldn't go there.
That's you know how old that thing is.
Yeah, but that's
the
a
80s.
teacher that was lost her life in a massive mission.
I know.
That wasn't
Yeah.
politically correct 20 years ago.
It's more than that.
You want
86, I think.
Yeah, it was what it was.
86,
80s,
yep.
right?
86.
Yeah,
I
I was
86
pregnant with
years
my
ago.
firstborn when that happened.
Yeah.
They have a museum up in New Hampshire, right near Loudon, right near the racetrack, and it's just dedicated just to her. And I'm like, okay, you walk in, and the first thing they show is the video of it blowing up. I'm like,
Ugh.
why would you want that? You would want like a picture of her, and I'm like, why would you show the blowing up of the space shuttle when you first walk in the building? I never understood that. And when I went in there, and I'm like, because we do all like,
SpaceX then they said it launched a bunch of satellites, but it didn't properly land.
yeah.
Derek, look what I sent you. Look in your messenger. Can you look at your messenger?
Hold on.
Yesterday, Tommy couldn't figure out what was going on with Cookie Man.
Cookie Man.
Yeah, so I told him what was going on, and then I sent him.
Yeah, Cookie Guy, Cookie, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Well, for some reason, this computer, like I said, this computer is like.
Did we get? Well, Tommy's able to comment, so something got fixed, right?
I got Tommy fixed. Yeah,
I was just
we get that squared away. Somebody put him in timeout.
Okay,
Oh,
we blocked him, I guess.
And it wasn't me.
It can have. I've almost done it by my phone. I know other people have done it by their phone.
I'm telling you, until they started making.
Oh no!
I wish you could share it. They could show it.
No, hold on. I'm gonna screen share it.
Yeah, let me walk on you.
All right, I'm gonna screen share it. We're gonna laugh when you see this, guys. Okay, come on. Yes, share it. Okay. Are you seeing anything? Share.
Not yet.
I always have problems with that.
You know, when they start changing things like in Facebook, it gets all wonky. And I think YouTube is changing stuff already. And it's just,
it says application window. So if I should be able to click on any of my windows in my Chrome browser, and that should come up, but it doesn't.
Okay. You ready? Can you see that?
We get to it.
Okay.
Right. Tracking.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, there it is.
Why it's so
okay. They'll never get my recipe.
Look, I have to really know you before I eat your cookies, you guys.
That's kind of a strange expression, but okay.
Well, I'm telling you right now, Darlene, never eat any of my cookies.
Well, you guys, look, I just don't know this morning.
Oh.
Sandi, how are your projects going for Saturday?
They're going.
He was showing some earlier.
I'm happy that
I've got
progress then. That's good.
The man's rain looks beautiful.
Where is it? Okay, I got this guy.
Ooh, yeah.
And it's and then I've got this one done.
Oh, that looks nice. I like
and a few more. I'm not giving away all my secrets for Saturday.
Sounds like a good idea.
If you guys have noticed, I haven't been on
amber stone that you were looking at the other day. I don't know what it's called.
It's sitting here. I'm just not going to give away what all is going to be at the auction.
Well, of course not.
That first one was casted 15 years ago.
Yeah. Just been sitting on it like everything else.
And it popped up.
It popped up. Yeah, I found it and I said, I'm going to do something with it now.
Finish this.
You've been hiding from me, she says. I found you.
I found some of my beadwork yesterday that I had put away. And oh my gosh, and I forgot that I had been doing it, and I don't understand why I forgot it. And it's really huge. I was making some armbands for my nephew's regalia, and he quit dancing, so I just put them away.
No.
I was like, oh my gosh, I got to finish these.
Oh my God.
Now, what were you saying the other day, Geanna? Something about your, I don't forgive me if I'm saying it incorrectly, your I'm going to call it costume. I know it's not called costume. You said you pass it along to somebody that's continuing. You wouldn't give it to a family member.
Yes,
what was that about?
You pass when you quit dancing, you pass your regalia on to a younger person who's going to pick up where you leave off.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a sign of a blessing to the older person, and also to younger person, giving them a long, strengthful life.
Oh, okay. That's
Wow.
interesting.
Now, I've been to
That's
a
cool.
powwow a couple times. I really
Yeah.
enjoyed them.
And before we can dance in a powwow, we have to have like a small ceremony, in to be I
Like to
guess
be
you could
blessed.
say, yeah, to be
Right.
blessed into the powwow. So
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's neat.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
So what you're saying is the people that just show up to the powwow and they jump in to start dancing with everybody, that's pretty much not kosher.
oh
Or is
no,
that-
it's good. Powwow is a celebration of many people getting together, but a lot of times the people who show up and just want to dance, that's fine. We don't mind. Like I said, it's a celebration. And the other part of that is most of them who compete are the ones who have been dancing since they were little
Yeah.
children. So, I was one who competed. And like I said, I quit. A lot of it's because of my arthritis. And
Yeah.
I just handed my regalia down to a lovely young lady who is now a top dancer in the native world.
Well,
Awesome.
it's because I'm trying to teach my son a little more about it, because one of the schools that he's looking at is the University of Albany,
Mhm.
and that is part of the school is part of the Onaganda tribe
Uh-huh.
up there. So, and he's going to be going to school with a lot of Native Americans. So I want to let him get a little more respect. Up there and just being disrespectful.
Knowledge is
Well,
respect.
if you have
And,
any questions, I have just talk to me. I'm on Facebook.
Okay.
So
right,
you
because
can
he
text me or
he played
whatever.
lacrosse, and he understands the whole history of lacrosse, how it started
Uh-huh.
in with the Indians back in the day, and so he respects that, and so that's why he wants to learn more about it. And when he goes to school up there, like he said, 60% of the school is Native American.
Did he learn how to
So-
make his? Oh my gosh, let me see if I could say it in English. I only know how to say to him. It's called a yarek. His own stick with his net.
His own stick.
Yeah,
He's learned it. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I don't know how to say it, what they're called in
English, right.
English.
Yeah,
So.
It's called the
All right,
lacrosse
Traci,
stick.
Oh, okay.
we have Misha and
Good morning
Katina.
to Misha. Good morning to you. Good morning to Cantina. Good morning to you, Katanya. Katanya. Good morning to Katanya. Good morning to you. Good morning to Misha and Katanya to you.
And look,
Traci,
if
you do
you
great.
Geanna.
Oh goodness.
There is a movie that they did do about lacrosse with being showing the history of the it's called Crooked Arrows.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
I
you've seen
watched
it?
it. Yeah, I watched it. It was free on Prime last year, so I
Okay.
watched it.
How I know they have a lot of give, but how close do you think that is towards the being true to the Native Americans?
They were pretty close. They
Yeah.
were really, really on point. I have to say that it was really close. There's some things that we don't share, with the non-native community. So, it's a lot of the being, how would you say it? Oh, becoming famous in it, because there are some famous natives that, who
Right.
are, and we don't share how they've become famous.
Right.
Everything we do has a ceremony. Okay.
Right, exactly. I understand that, because because if you know any part about Rhode Island, or we were pretty much Native American. We have the Wampanoag tribe, and
Mhm.
we understand. We've had a lot of situations where the Rhode Island police and the Native Americans here don't like each other. They've had the smoke shop controversies and everything. So, but I just wanted to make sure, because I know a lot of shows and a lot of movies, they make the Native Americans bad, where that's why when my son loves that movie, and I just wanted to make sure that they were doing it the proper way. Like it wasn't.
Mhm.
I know it's movie, but some
Well,
things need to be.
Yeah.
Well, the controversy between Native Americans and the non-natives, that's how we call it. I don't like to say it white people or anything like that because that's rude. We
No.
call them non-natives.
Yep.
It still exists here in the West as well, especially on my husband's reservation. They have several casinos on his reservation, and there's been times that they found ways to shut them down.
Right.
Because and it's like they don't want them to make money.
Right. Hey,
Right.
that's the struggles. I mean, and I see it around here because we have Foxwoods Casino in Connecticut, and that's all on a Native American reservation, and they're just building them all over the place, and it's like, what are you guys just let everything go,
Right. I say that even among my native people, because I have some of them that are still, I'm going to say anti-white. And I'm like, that's old history. We're living a new generation. We are now known as the seventh generation. We should have already let that go because they've been among us for many generations now. And we've learned to speak their language. We wear their type of clothes. We live in their kind of house. We take their kind of money and live on it. So, you need to stop this and accept them. Yeah,
I have it all within me. My grandpa on my dad's side, his mother was full blood Native American.
Mm-hmm.
But I did not grow up with my dad, so I did not get a lot of that heritage taught to me as a young child. But it's still all within me.
Well, Destinie,
some white, some not.
Destinie is part Native American, and she's always trying to learn more about her heritage too. And so that Geanna, if you want to talk to someone, she would probably be amazing to talk to because she's her grandmother told her she had a gift. So I don't know. But you definitely want to talk to Destinie. She's very, very spiritual, and she wants to learn. Wants to learn about herself.
Okay, but the thing is each tribe we have our own cultural way, and
Right.
but it's wonderful when we can share our lives together.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that means everybody, not just natives. Everybody is wonderful when we can share our lives.
Derek, I did when I did the working hangout, I made something.
Okay.
For the auction, and it's a hairband.
Cool.
So I did get started.
Well,
Even Casey said he liked it.
Ready, hon.
Even Casey said he likes it. And Casey would have told me, Mama, that's but ugly if it would have. I mean,
where's the swear jar? Wait a minute, swear jar.
Yeah, you better put the quarter in there.
But yeah, he would have called it ugly, so he said it's cute. So that was
but you said the B word.
Yeah. But, how are you holding up, Adam? I'm worried about you, and I just want to make sure you're doing okay.
I went and walked, and I was sore, and I went and got something. I don't know. I had an old anesthesiologist. I told this guy, it's like, hey, look, because I told you, I don't think I told. Did I tell you earlier about how I had to wait an hour and a half and
yeah.
So I saw this old guy, and I finally figured out he was old guy, older than me. He was like, I guess, late 60s. And I kept wondering who I kept wondering who he was, and apparently he was the anesthesiologist.
Mm-hmm.
So then, because he had talked to me, and then the operating nurse had come like right near the end, and she said, well, such and such doctor, the anesthesiologist left early, says Dr. So-and-so is going to be. So I just assumed that it was the other doctor that went, the older one went home. So I've never had problems with anesthesia ever. But my mouth is dry, my chest is dry, my lips are all dry, my lip is cut. So I don't know what happened.
That could have been when they
You
did
called
the
him an
two.
old guy. That's what happened.
I didn't call him an old
Yeah.
guy. He didn't know I was thinking he was an old guy.
Thank you, Debbie. And look, Adam is trying. Adam has his 1,000, but it's always good to have that buffer, you guys. And Derek needs his 1,000, and Traci needs to get to her.
I'd like to get to 100. That would be nice.
And Darlene's at 200.
You're not.
On this channel, I only have like 75. I looked this morning.
Look, you guys, we gotta get Traci to 100. We each have our little goals. We're not expecting to overnight. Well, MawMaw might. MawMaw might.
Well, I think
MawMaw's
maybe Saturday. I think Saturday. If I'm at 831 right now. If I can try to get to 850, 860 by Saturday, I think I might try to do just a marathon, because I only have I have 2 hours. I have to go to a funeral, but I'll start in the morning and then come back in the afternoon and try to see how far I can get. Never know.
Well, Traci, I don't know. You and Adam talked about it yesterday. Are you going to go on Adam's channel? That would help.
Well, I had, we went on that show before, but I was gonna just help him if he was gonna be able to do a live yesterday. That was all we talked about. But he fell down and he was, I just.
If I can't even walk, I better not be on the internet.
Yeah, probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I tripped over one of my cables from my power cords or something. I don't know.
I mean,
I the closet.
Darlene,
yeah.
my granddaughter overheard me say something about getting the swear jar because you had said something about something ugly.
Yeah.
So she ran in the other room and she got this jar and she wrote swear jar on it.
Just cute.
Because she got the joke, okay? And she wanted me to be able to say, Darlene.
Okay. I take that.
Clapping because I told you about it.
And she deserves a prize. How old is your granddaughter?
She's
again?
8.
She's 8.
Well, 8.5, she says. That half's a big deal.
Oh yeah, I love how they have to add that half in there. My granddaughter does that too.
6.5, 7.
Yeah,
6.5.
I'll be double nickel in October. So that is what I'm
for
doing.
interrupting everybody to say something about that. I'm sorry.
So you're 54 and a half.
Fine. I love
Yeah,
that.
she's 54.5.
Right.
Well, it's almost like 54 3/4 now.
Right.
It's
Well, I'm about to be 64 in a few days, in about 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
So she's 63 in 360 something days.
Oh gosh.
2 hours, 6 minutes, 38 seconds.
So, LizzAnn, how many grandchildren are you watching this summer? I mean, I wouldn't want to, I wouldn't want her to get something and you have other grandkids.
I think she muted herself.
Yeah.
Debbie, you don't look a day over 60.
Mm-mm.
Debbie's going to be 69 in August. On August.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
yeah.
And she
You
looked
don't
good.
look that old, Debbie.
That doesn't work.
Great. I mean, I would think you're around my age, and I'm 59. So
I'm the double nickels, all
I
right.
feel like I'm older than 69, but I don't look it.
You're 59, Adam? I thought you was younger than me.
That's 59 on May 17th,
I don't know why I thought you.
Yeah, I knew it hadn't been long.
1960.
Okay.
I was born in
I mean, I said my
64.
birthday so many times the last 6 weeks. Every time I go in the doctors and hospital, and what's your birthday? What's your birthday? What's your birthday? What's your birthday?
Yeah.
What are you doing,
Good
Brantley?
morning, Miss Kimmy. There you go, Traci.
There's a little bit of sunshine
Kimmy.
from Colorado.
Good morning to you. Good morning to Kimmy. Good morning to you.
That's what we need. We
Morning, sweet
need
Kimmy.
Kimmy to come on and sing to us to wake us up. You feel 38 in your head? Well, apparently it's working for you, Debbie.
I feel
I feel about
138 in my head.
I'm gonna have to go.
We literally got literally almost the whole country covered right here.
LizzAnn,
Just in our
LizzAnn, did
you
you
know.
say you gotta go? I think LizzAnn. Okay, LizzAnn had to pop off.
Kimmy, if you got time, you could join us, young lady.
We just need
Love to
somebody
hear you
from California, and we're all set. Because we have Rhode Island, Michigan, Alabama, 2 from Utah, and New Jersey. I mean, we're missing a little bit more than West
Actually,
Coast.
I live in Nevada, so
Nevada, Colorado.
Okay. That's close. Yeah, there
That's
you
close
go.
to California. Close enough.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah, you got Utah, Nevada, and Michigan, Alabama, New Jersey, Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Tracy,
We
you're
literally
north
got-
too. Where are you?
I'm in
Oh.
Michigan.
Oh, you're in Michigan. Okay.
And we do this. Yeah.
Yep.
It's like when if you ever remember the part when they're filming
That's Trueston, Oregon.
National Lampoon's Vacation, when they're playing with the car and they're doing, that's what we look like.
Or Texas, Misha.
Yeah, Texas is Misha. Debbie's in Texas.
Right.
You know,
This is in
Oregon,
Texas.
Nevada. Kimmy's in Colorado.
Yeah.
No.
So, Miss Kimmy, are you going to join us? We need some energy. We're all kind of like dragging this morning.
Oh, why?
I shouldn't speak for Geanna. She's doing okay. The rest of us are dragging.
And see, I
She's already
feel bad because
I'm actually. Go ahead,
this
darling.
morning I almost didn't come on. Okay.
All right, I'll leave it there.
I didn't-
Marlene and I are dragging. How's that?
Yeah. I almost didn't come on. I'm like, suck it up. Adam's the one that had surgery yesterday. And then I thought of you, Tracy, because you know how it is not to be able
I've
to
been up
sleep
since
all
4
night.
o'clock this morning. I've actually been up more than
Yes,
that.
I do.
I mean, I tossed and
I PM'd Darlene. I'm like, hey, good morning, lazy. Come on, it's already 8 o'clock. What's
I
going
sent her
on?
a song. I sent her a gift. I sent her a greeting.
No, that's fine, LizzAnn.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
the feeling,
Okay,
LizzAnn.
LizzAnn, your granddaughter, just be here in the chat and everything in the comments.
Yeah,
put it in the chat.
and
Right.
LizzAnn,
Totally know the feeling.
If you have more than one am I talking too loud? Oh, if you have more
Brandy
than
was
one
acting like a
granddaughter-
hound dog the other day. What is it? A blue tick? What is it, Tracy?
Blue tick coonhound.
Blue tick coonhound.
Oh, they're pretty.
I'm so happy for Ken and Barbie that they're getting one.
They're very beautiful dogs.
Yes,
Beautiful
they
dogs,
are.
beautiful people. Yeah. I guess it's like I don't know if it's their daughter-in-laws, in-laws. I don't know. Some distant relatives.
Yeah.
And they knew that they had lost Max, and they apparently this dog needs a lot of attention, and they felt bad. They were treating it well and giving it attention, but they had another dog, and they felt that this dog had to be like one family, give it all their attention. So they're willing to give the dog to Ken and Barbie.
Oh, well, our old lady dog is sick. Glory, she's not eating in
But
2
you
days.
can't right here, you won't be
She's
seen.
not eating.
She's not eating,
Oh
and
no.
and then Bailey wants to see. We have a gate. He had to make a gate to where the airflow would go through, and none of us would shut our doors, bedroom doors. But so Bailey, she's been right at that gate. She's wanting to be right there next to her, and I
Trying to
don't think.
comfort her. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think that she's wanting in there to eat her food, but she
No,
will.
she knows she's not well. She's trying to comfort her. That dog's got
You're
that
welcome,
sixth sense. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she's already about 14 years old, and I saw her as she woke us up being sick in our bedroom this morning. So she keeps being sick. I'm reading the chat. I keep telling you guys we're watching Grey's Anatomy, And last night, I tell you, I'm like, it is just 6 o'clock. We should not be crying. I shouldn't be crying like this already. But
Yeah.
they had an episode where they had to put their dog down. I sit there just squalling because I remembered holding my bulldog I sat in the floor at the vet when I had to take her, and I held her. Then I remember when Baby, which is Glory's mama, I couldn't even go. When my cousin took her, me and Keevan were so distraught we couldn't even go. While she was at the vet being put down, we were here digging the grave. But then, Briley a few months ago was hit. Well, last year was hit, and that was so sudden. And I sit there and I'm like, and then there's Baby at my feet. I'm like, I said she wasn't going to be anymore. But Bailey was brought to Keevan on, it was Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, and my cousin just come in, plopped her down. She was smelled good, had a Christmas bow on her neck, and she just started licking all over Keevan, getting up under his beard, and that was it. She was ours. And she stood, yeah, she's done ripped up every sheet I have and eaten a few pillows and done some stuff, but she is such a good dog. She stays right with me.
She might be a sweetheart, but I don't know. But she's eating all your
She's eating the bedding.
Everything. How good a dog she is.
She's a good. She's still a puppy. She's cute.
Still.
But she's still a puppy.
She understands because she knows she's wrong. So she talk to her. She runs her great. So she knows she's doing wrong.
Kimmy, these people had to see me with. I sit here. Supposed to start at 8:30, and I'm sitting on have everybody in the hangout, and I'm trying to put on my eyebrows. At least I put on my eyebrows. I was trying to put on something because I just couldn't.
Kimmy, that's what a hat's for. You can make a hat Thursday.
Hat hair.
Make a hat Thursday instead of hat Friday.
It finally got warm enough in Michigan, you guys, that we finally had to put the ACs in the window yesterday.
Oh, my electric bill is up 25%. It's been so hot here.
Oh my goodness. It really has been such a cold start.
I turned it off for 1 week since April.
It was such a cold start to summer this year that, I feel like we are blessed that it's almost July before we felt like we would have to use the air.
So I guess you make it up for it in the wintertime with all the heat you use.
Yeah. Well, our heat is gas. So
gas. Oh my God.
One goes up, the other goes down.
Yeah.
And it's signed. She's got her mark on it. I entitled today's 911 because, who do you call? We basically all of us, we pray and we call out to God. But, as far as your friends, when you have a 911, who do you call? And I'm very blessed because I know I'm probably doing the buffering thing, that I'm blessed. And like I always put in my description, I'm blessed. God blessed me with peace. And I know I can call anybody basically here. Good morning, my Shamrock. Sing to Destiny.
Good morning to Destiny. Good morning to you. Good morning to Destiny. Good morning to you. What, baby?
Where are some socks? I don't have any.
There's none in your drawer at all?
I used them all.
Well, holy moly.
I hate to be sockless.
I know, sockless. On the hottest day of the year. So far this year, they said it's going to be. I think you can live without socks today.
Does he have sliders or does he have slippers?
Are you sure there's none in your drawer?
Yeah.
Your hamper, how full is your hamper?
Not very.
Well, then what is it full of socks? I'll be right back, you guys.
Sounds like a grandma.
It has a shirt and t
That's funny. What's it full of socks?
I know, you guys, it is funny. It's so cute. And I love it. You know, it doesn't, a morning show doesn't have to just be a certain way. And that's why I like that all you guys, we're all so different, but yet we have fun. And that's what it's about. No, I can't, Kimmy's saying she'd have a meltdown without socks. No, I can't wear socks.
I like going barefoot. Sometimes I don't even like wearing socks. I don't like them.
I mean, I just slide on my shoes to go somewhere and slide them on to go outside. If I didn't have stickers in my yard, I would just walk out there without my socks. I mean, without my shoes.
Right.
But it's weird. I can handle the heat, like how the ramp is wood. And you know how during the summer, well, I don't know about you guys, but down here in the South, the wood on the deck or wooden ramp, it heats up.
It does.
Yeah. So I like that. And one day my body was hurting. So I laid down up there by the pool, which now has bullfrogs in it. I laid on the pavement, on the concrete.
I think I want bullfrogs in my pool.
Well, I mean, it's got to be fixed. So we're going to see. If I get enough.
What kind of grass? What kind of grass do you have? Do you have normal? What is it called? English fir, or whatever it is that they use that we have here down in Florida. When I used to go with my grandparents, when they used to, you couldn't walk on their grass. It was so sharp.
We have a mixture of everything. I mean, when all the trees were here back when I first met Kevin, there was huge trees, so there wasn't a lot of grass because of all the shade. So they didn't have they didn't have any air conditioning because they had fans. And with all the shade around, it wasn't really hot in the house.
Yes.
So as the grass started growing, it's a little bit of everything. I mean, we don't have like regular grass on one side. The other side is the coarse grass. I think that was planted, but
that's nasty, man. When it hurts.
Maybe like zoysia grass. Bluegrass. Bluegrass isn't sharp.
No. This is, I don't know what it was.
Probably zoysia.
Yeah, it was brutal.
Just for your plastic wallet.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna go get something real quick for breakfast, and I'm gonna bop over to the other.
You're gonna leave us to go.
Ask Matt just do a marathon for you.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'm doing a live at 2 today anyway, so I'll see you guys then.
See ya.
Look.
It's joy to the world.
It's joy.
All the boys and girls now. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me.
Even without socks, Kimmy? Simmy and Crystal have this little tete-a-tete about socks.
Yeah. We got the sock problem solved at my house.
Well,
did he have a whole hamper full of socks?
No, there were socks in his drawer, just where I would think you would find them in your drawer that has socks in it.
Sock drawer, right?
Yeah, imagine that.
I used to have to I would wear socks to bed because I'd be so cold, and I still stay cold, but I have to sleep between 2 soft blankets. So I can't deal with socks. I'll have them on and then I take them off because I don't go to get my feet done, as they say. I don't have my feet done.
I can't have anybody touching my left foot at all.
And how come I could touch your right foot?
You can touch my good foot, not my bad foot, baby.
Debbie, I am going to invite you in, honey. Let me find you. Guys, I'm just slow today, and it's terrible.
Paint your toenails pink.
Pink.
No, I have this thing.
I have a cough.
I have this thing. If I get nervous, if I am nervous about something, I will end up pulling my toenails off. That I know that's who am I, but I can't help it. We're talking about feet, and
Sandy is muted. She's working on her jewelry for the auction. That must be auction.
Sandy. But yeah, if I get nervous, is so I have on my left foot, I have no toenails in case he'll be like, "Hey, Mom," I said, "Well, I can't help it. It's a nervous thing, and I don't realize it till I'm dripping blood." But you know, if I'm talking about a tough subject, I'll try to have something in my hands, and people don't see. Hey, Debbie.
Good morning to Lucy. Good morning to you. Good morning to Lucy. Good morning to you.
Sandy's unmuted. Debbie's in the chat.
I don't know who muted me, but I'm unmuted now, guys. Look out.
You guys, I met Lucy yesterday on Patsy Crafty's channel. I jumped over and I went on Pat, and I won something. And as soon as I went in, I won something. And I'm like, and it was her and her beautiful daughter. Ooh,
isn't she beautiful? Oh my gosh.
Yes, they're both beautiful. I wish I had her eyebrows. The daughter's eyebrows. So, maybe that's how I woke up with my 200 today is, I met some people. Yes, welcome, Lucy. We basically morning talk about everything. We still try to keep it, Christian. And I said earlier, so what am I with the grandchildren at a square?
Is that Sandy? Is that the grinder or something?
Yes, the grinder.
Okay.
No.
No?
No?
What's that noise?
She's not even on mute. Oh, I think we were hearing my grandson making some noise.
Oh, okay. I couldn't hear anything. Everyone was talking. I couldn't hear anything other than like a grinding noise.
I know, Kimmy. I woke up.
I love you too.
I had such a headache and I didn't feel good. And when I went to my channel, I'm like, oh, 200. Okay. So
I'm the king of YouTube.
You are, huh?
King of YouTube?
I always said he is the king of YouTube.
Oh, you created a monster.
Yep.
Oh, you guys, her grandson just shouted her out yesterday. She gave him the phone to call somebody. And what did he say, Traci?
What?
Yesterday when he was on the phone.
Oh.
Told your business.
Yeah, he sure did. She's on the YouTube.
I like that.
Dawn, and then Aunt Dawn came and picked him up, and he went to Aunt Dawn's for a little while yesterday. That was kind of nice. I had a little nap.
So the truth said we should be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye. Want more? Open the Bible, folks. God bless and thumbs up. Thank you, Truth.
For sure.
Sing to the truth.
What did you say? What about 10:30? You're going to go and do some Bible?
Yeah.
Because there's no.
So Adam, yeah, if you want. Oh wait.
You took a nap in the sun.
You guys, I'm gonna let Debbie show what she got.
I think it's upside down, Debbie.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Okay.
Hold it still, Debbie. Hold it down a little bit. All right.
That is pretty.
Uh-oh. That's Oriental. My son would love that. My son does.
This is a Satsuma plate, and it's gold gilded. No, it's not now. Okay. It is gorgeous. I got this for $3 yesterday.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
It is a gorgeous plate.
It is. You should see, Debbie, some of the stuff in my son's room. He has a beautiful Oriental collection.
We went ahead and priced this yesterday, and I have found one identical but different for $60 on eBay.
Okay.
Blows my mind. Let me show you some more stuff. Do you like my Princess Leia?
Yeah.
She definitely is 38. That's funny. Get that energy. I love it.
But yeah, Adam, if you lock it and go lay down.
Have you ever seen a little bowl like this?
Wait, let me lock it back on you. Thank you for coming, Lucy.
Looks like a
It's a little hat, but it's a pressed glass, and it's amazing.
I've never seen. Turn it around to the. Oh wow!
Look at that.
I have never seen anything like that.
It is cute.
I ran into a man yesterday who does props for he does props for the movies, and he said it's a child's bowl, and he said if he had more of them he'd have bought it. So I purchased it for $1.99.
Wow.
Is that not amazing? I've not been able to find anything like it on the internet.
I've never seen anything like it.
No, I haven't.
But isn't it beautiful?
Yes, I love it. I don't even know how you would find the value of that.
I've got somebody that's going to do some, what do you call it? He's going to appraise my stuff that I got yesterday.
Okay.
Do you see this?
All right. Oh, that one's pretty.
This is Royal Dalton. This is Royal Dalton. This plate by itself, okay, is $60 online for just one plate.
I knew Royal Dalton.
And I got a set of 4 plates, 4 cups, 4 saucers, and 4 bowls for $14.
Wow. That was the home run there.
Oh, my daughter found it. My daughter went with me yesterday. We couldn't catch up with the green room bunch.
That's a couple
until
$100
later in the afternoon. Oh, at least. And I'm not done yet. You won't believe it.
She's so cute.
She's a firecracker. I need that. Look, I need that. I need to be charged up.
Aww.
These happen to be Optimist International Foundation. They're all numbered on the back. They had a half-off sale on anything yellow tagged yesterday, so I got it for $4.
That's so beautiful.
And these are 10-inch plates. These aren't small plates. These are 10-inch.
I used to, if I would have had my daycare, I would have had that like up on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold that one still. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that's cute.
Oops.
Aww.
That is.
I think I love this one the best.
That's why I'm gonna cut it here. Then I'm gonna wash it off.
Oh yeah, I like that one too.
I don't know how that
What happened, Adam?
I got kicked off. I got signed out of YouTube.
That's not cool.
For what it's worth, guys, I got all of these for $4. Those 4 last plates for $4 a piece, and they are going for $30 a piece, easy on eBay. It blows my mind. It just blows my mind. Couldn't believe it. So
are you going to have an auction or what?
That would be something I would do. Buy it now. I wouldn't auction it.
Do what,
I would
Adam?
do a buy it now. I wouldn't auction that. If there's a set price, I would sell it for that price. You know, you can always price it a little high and accept less. Take a best
Yeah.
offer.
Yeah, I'm going to do, I'm just going to list them all. If anybody's interested, give me a shout and we'll talk private. But the thing that I like about it is that it is so cool.
I'm on the internet.
Yeah. I'm not going to auction them.
No,
I am
sell
not
just
going to
that
even
buy
do
it
a
now.
live
Just price it
auction
a
with
little
y'all.
high,
This,
and then
yeah.
accept the best offer. Price it like 20% higher than what you want.
yeah.
You can always take a best offer. Make sure you have best offer.
And
on it.
I'm not selling the China as a group. I'm selling them independently in like plates, bowls, cups, saucers, independent.
Oh, really?
And,
You're not gonna sell it as a set. You're gonna sell like 4 plates, 4 cups, 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right, Adam. That's what I'm
Okay.
going to do. Only because it makes more sense that way.
Yeah, I never sold China, so that's how you're supposed to do it. Okay.
That is something that they don't do very often, I guess. My daughter found it yesterday when she was
Yeah.
doing comps as we were buying stuff.
How about that?
Good morning, sweetheart. So
All right.
that was my good stuff yesterday. This is
Where'd
my
Darlene go?
favorite. Oh, I got one more thing.
She's there.
He's walking around.
Okay. I need you guys' opinion. I'm not sure whether I like this or not.
All right, let me highlight on you. Ooh,
Does that mean you like it?
that's beautiful. Look at those colors. What is
Oh,
the
nice.
stone?
Yeah.
Is it a bracelet or is it a
Back it up a
pendant?
little closer to you. We can't tell what it is.
A pendant? I do like it. As a pendant, I like it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I wasn't real sure whether it went together right or not. So
Yeah.
Almost looks like it's an owl or something, like the body and they.
Yeah. I don't know. I just started throwing it together and because I really like that K2 stone, you know.
Right.
Yeah. What is the stone again?
This is K2. It comes from the bottom of the Himalayas. And that's the only place that it's found.
That is beautiful. I love those colors together, Sandy.
Definitely.
Okie dokie. Well, we'll not get into it. Thank you.
Okey
You're welcome.
All right, Debbie, show me what you got. Oh, I got some of those here. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Don't use them. They're worth some money, honey. I
There
couldn't
was
believe
some
it.
money, honey.
Yes.
Their
This
family.
cost, this is $2.99 at the Salvation Army yesterday, and it is going for $15 to $30 on eBay.
Was see, we have some that was actually used by the family. So no, when we went through a bunch of stuff, when Casey did some dehoarding, we found some, and what I did, me and my sister-in-law decided who would keep, you know, if there's more than one thing, we want to keep stuff in the family.
I found this, and it's an original from Kohl's, only made at Kohl's, and this is a cutie. This Pluto.
Oh, it's Pluto. Okay.
But
Yeah.
he's not as cute as mine.
He's not what?
He's not as cute as mine.
I'm going to mute you for 1 minute here, Tracy. I can't hear what she's saying.
Yep, hang on a sec.
All right. There you go. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Debbie.
Well, it was made at Kohl's, or from Kohl's. It says on the tag it's from Kohl's, and it's licensed and all of that by Disney.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But it's so cute. I just couldn't pass him up.
How much was that? About $4?
Actually, a lot less.
Okay. $2?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's the so what are they selling for the solds?
I haven't gone there yet. I just wanted him.
How big is it?
He's about 15 inches.
15 inches? Okay.
Yeah. Well, you can see.
Yep.
Goes from my shoulder to my shoulder.
Okay.
So.
Cute.
He is. Let me see if I can get I'm gonna step away and see if I can get Glory to at least eat these treats. Maybe she'll take something. Well, not you. I will tell you.
Other than the china that I got, I like this the best. This was just so unique. And it's got to be German because it's got an eagle on it. So anyway.
Oh, it's interesting.
I had so much fun yesterday and I'm so tired and sore.
So are you going to the meetup, or are you just going to network, or what?
I met some of them there. I saw Steve Rankin yesterday. I saw Scott. Scott is just amazing. And I saw Harlan. They were just like they were my kids. It was so much fun. I love them. But I didn't catch up with them until their last place, which was at the Whole Foods place.
Oh, what, they met there for coffee?
Well,
or
I went to that yesterday. I'm not going today. I am going to go Friday and Saturday.
Right.
But I'm going to just probably just get with them.
Right.
Meet with them and then go our separate ways because they're all hitting all the thrift stores already.
Gotcha.
And then there are probably 35 different yard sales in good neighborhoods tomorrow. Wow. So I'm going to try and beat them to the punch, but we'll see. I did find some Pyrex yesterday too. And I told Scott, I said, you screwed up, bud. Look what I found. And he goes, oh my God, it wasn't there. And I was just there. So they must have just put it out. And sure enough, they had just put it out. So it was good. It was really good. Tiffany wasn't there. Don't know why.
Okay.
I'm supposed to try to get a hold of her when I'm back in town on Friday. So we'll see if I get to meet Tiffany or not. But she didn't show up at all. And I don't know why. But that's okay.
I saw pictures of Traci on Traci's Facebook.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So it was kind of fun. And I saw it was Tiffany that didn't show up. Traci was there. She's a kick in the butt. I have so much fun with her. And same thing with what's her name? Heather. Heather was there. She was a kick. And let's see, Traci and Heather, and I don't remember who else. But I saw Steve Rankin there. I saw Rally Roots was there with his wife. They are kick.
Ryan and Allie. Yeah.
Ryan is so shy and quiet in reality. Blows my mind.
Wasn't when I was there. He's in one of my videos when I was at eBay Open. They walked by, did a little shout out.
They're on. They're on. They're not. They're very quiet.
I love you all. I will see you in the morning.
Thanks, Traci. He sounds like he's in full energy today.
Love you.
Bye-bye. Her grandson's, he's ready to go now. He slept extra long.
Good morning to Sandy. Good morning to you. Good morning, Sandy Brown. I love that name so well. Okay.
Dude, did you put a hat on yet so you can come on and sing to us? I got to hear Kimmy sing today. I'm feeling kind of down. I want to get a little.
I know. I need it too. I need it too. I sent her the
link.
link.
She was singing yesterday. I was watching the replay when she kept thinking that I was going to have my live yesterday, and she kept saying, "Adam's coming on. Adam's coming on," and then everybody said, "Adam's not coming on. Adam's having surgery today."
Oh, that's pretty.
This is a very, very heavy Art Deco solid crystal vase, guys. I cannot believe this. Look at it.
You said it's crystal.
It is heavy duty crystal. Wow. I grabbed this before the guy from the movies grabbed it, and he said, yeah, well, you did good. He says there's no seams on that. He says it is solid crystal glass, and he said that is worth it for you to buy it. It is amazing. In person, it's about 10 inches high. It is real thick. It's about 3/8 to It's about 3/8 of an inch thick all the way down, and then it gets real thick. But I paid $3.99 for it. And again, this is going anywhere from $50 to $70 on eBay, plus shipping. You can't, I've only seen one other one online. So, God, it is just, I'm not going to sell this. This one I'm going to keep because I love Art Deco.
That is beautiful. Yeah.
Isn't that pretty? And it's just, and they had just put this out. Their little tag tells you that.
I thought they
amazing.
My good was they would charge like $9 for cut glass.
Yeah, this is just amazing. But it's like I said, there are no seams.
Right.
There's no seams. So
that's beautiful.
It's amazing to me. Amazing. So that's it. I'm really done now. I really am. That's it.
Well, we need
I
to
just
hop out
remembered
there
that.
because Darlene's sleepy, I'm sleepy, and then Derek had to leave, and Tracy's got a cranky grandson. I think Geanna has a grandson that's acting up too.
my granddaughter / my daughter, because we adopted her, she's still in bed, the little snot, but I love her to pieces.
Gianna's getting her, what you say, or was it a grandson or granddaughter ready for summer school? Cranky 6-year-old. She didn't say boy or girl.
You're muted, Darlene.
She muted?
You got a mute on your butt. There you go.
I see right now.
Yeah, I was talking to Casey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was. You didn't hear that, Darlene.
What?
I would have been owing you a bracelet or something.
Did
what?
Did I not?
What happened, Sandy?
Did I miss it?
I said
missed
4-letter word.
The 4-letter word?
Uh-oh.
What for? Did I say a bad word?
No, Sandy did. She's working on her jewelry.
That's okay.
Oh, I see Destiny.
Hey, Destiny.
Now we got some sunshine. We got Debbie's wide awake and we have sunshine, so we're in good shape.
I just need my song sung to me by Kimmy. I love that. I love to hear that. I love to hear
what
my
song was it?
She sings I Have Sunshine because
make sure you're looking up souls. Not Kimmy. Kimmy has advice for you, Debbie, about the glassware. Borderline
What's the
Hoarderish.
advice?
You see it up there, borderline Hoarderish? You ever chat up?
So careful taking into consideration. Yeah, I'm not selling a lot of that without it including shipping for sure. Not ever. And I know how to pack it. So yeah, my rule is you shrink wrap it with I will. Yeah, I will take it and I will put it through my food saver with bubble wrap around it first. Then I will shrink wrap it with my food saver. Then I will pack it again and then I will ship it. So it'll be actually the weight of the stuff. So, but yeah, I've got to do that. I got to do that. I can't do it any other way.
About using the food saver. That's a good idea.
Yeah, food saver will take out all the extra air.
And then you take the okay.
It's the best way to ship that because it can't break that way.
How about that? Okay, that's a good tip.
And all that stuff, there's
Good morning,
not one
Ricardo.
we can ship anywhere.
Yeah.
good morning to I'm trying to think George Ricardo. Good morning, Ricardo. Good morning to you. Good morning, Ricardo. Good morning to you.
Oh, I'm so glad you didn't hear that, Darlene.
No,
Thank you, Kimmy.
I'm gonna do a playback singing.
Yeah,
And if I hear it, that's the same thing. But I don't know. I got a swear jar shown at me today, so I guess
Tracy's grandson made a swear jar for Darlene.
it wasn't him. It was
Oh no, that's right. It was
because I said
Dan's granddaughter. Yeah.
Yeah, I said BUTT.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Bad word.
She did.
which is a bad word for kids. Some
Yes,
kids.
it is. Well, some kids, my grandkids say B-U-T-T.
Good morning, honey. Did I wake
Off
you
my
up?
butter.
I woke up at
All right, guys, I gotta bounce.
because I'd gone
Bounce,
back
bounce.
See you later.
because he came in
It's
and
Fanny.
licked my face at 4:30. He
Take
wanted
care.
out.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
And then I'd gotten back to sleep, and at 7:30, Mama started. At
Love you,
6:30,
Sandy.
Mama started crying,
Ooh, look at that.
so I had to let her out. Is Sandy out there too?
Uh-oh. All right, we got her. We got her now. She took her headphones off. The mic was still working.
Wait, let me show you guys. I
Good job,
had
Mr.
given,
Casey. First day of the job today?
Second. Nope, third.
Well, you were training
guys-
today you're live, or?
Yeah, I'm on break right now.
Okay.
he come in here to show me a picture. I gave Geanna, my friend Geanna, his friend. I always say my Geanna clothes.
Right.
I gave her some of my grandmother's.
I'll be right back.
All right, that's my grandmother's curtains that she put to use. So those curtains they're at least 40 years old, you guys, or more. So that's very, very touching.
That's what I wanted to show you.
It's very touching to me that somebody that I love is using my grandmama's curtains.
That was that fire.
Yeah. We're going to ride by there. But yes, thank you, Bubba, for bringing that in here and showing me. Because, we come across them and I was like, I can't get rid of them. I'll just leave them in a box. And he said, well, let me see if Tina can use them. So, Destinie, come back.
She said she had to go back.
You, it says. There's my big mug up there.
Yeah, Casey, the technology stuff that he's doing is kind of is low for his
Right.
IQ.
Hi, you guys.
At least they can't see me.
We see you. We see you, Debbie.
I did say that. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Now you were talking
I had a
earlier.
lag.
You were to someone. I muted you for a second because you were.
That is
Took
cool.
your headset
That
off
is
like
cool.
we could still hear you.
I thought I had everything taken care of, but I didn't.
So I just muted you while
Sorry.
you were busy. That's all right.
That's okay. I figured out finally how to turn off one and keep the other on so I could see the chat. I've
Right.
not been able to get that to work before, but now I do.
Okay.
It's all a learning process.
Sure it is, yeah.
Whoa. And
once
not
you learn
having to
that,
talk
it'll
so
go away.
loud. Yeah,
Oh well.
yeah.
Who knows?
I will get there.
Could be 6 months. Could be a year. Who knows with Google?
Well, we're gonna have to get another
Yeah.
thing up and running here, but I don't. The new program, I don't know if it's gonna let us all.
Yeah,
panel
because
like
Garrett
we
tried
do.
using it yesterday. He said he couldn't get a panel to work on it.
Wow. Well, that's going to really take it down for a lot of people. They're going to have to learn OBS. There's nothing else that I know of.
And Zoom's expensive, and
I won't use that.
probably au pair. I guess you could probably use. I think that's up to 4 people.
Ugh. Well, it depends.
Better than nothing.
I like being with you guys because you make me feel happy inside.
That's good,
So
man.
thank you.
Look at that pretty smile on Destinie. Thank you, Destinie.
You're welcome.
Makes me feel good. I need
Yes,
Kimmy to
I
sing to
thought
me.
of
That makes me feel
you.
better too.
I had to help Tommy. He went live today. It was on his channel today with the boys.
Oh,
And he didn't know what he was doing. So he just didn't want to mess it up. And so I helped him go live this morning. So that's why I'm late.
no, that's fine because see, we're not going to be able to do church, but I brought out some inspirational stuff for inspirational
Debbie
thoughts.
Bird. You want to mute Debbie?
So
Ruby!
I
Ruby,
muted
her bird.
because of, yeah,
You want to mute her?
I'm trying.
Oh, she's got to unmute herself.
Oh, does she?
Oh,
Okay.
Yep.
There she is. Okay. Oh, well, she's back. She muted again. Oh, there you go.
That's Ruby.
That's Ruby.
Ruby is my sweetheart. And when I'm on the computer, she thinks she needs to be there too, or she won't shut up.
She's
she
adorable.
talks. Thank you. She's my sweetheart. This is a conure, and conures bond to one person. They're not someone that will go to all family members. And she or he, I'm assuming it's a she. You can't tell the difference on conures. The vet told me I'd have to do a DNA to find out, or if she lays an egg, we'll know. But what's really funny is that this little thing has bonded to me like she should have. And then my husband, when he walks past the cage, I've let her become flighted, and she jumps to his shirt and bites him on the ear.
Oh, jeez. No.
He drew blood the last time. He says, "Get this blankety blank bird off my shoulder." And I said, "Okay, honey." He says, "No, now she's drawn blood." I said, "Okay."
Oh my word.
She does fight, but yeah, she's my attack bird. But also, if I could put a flight suit on her, which I'm attempting to do eventually, I'm going to be taking with me to the grocery store, anywhere I can draw attention, because come on, guys, it's a way to market, you know. And she loves her mommy. She loves her mommy. She does.
My great finds for you. I've actually talked to Zoom, and I'm not sure where you got that information, but that's not what they said. In order for you to be able to Zoom streamline onto YouTube through Zoom, you have to have a pro account.
Right, you have to use the meeting or something part, which is a paid service.
You have to pay for the service even to try it, because they do not offer.
Basic Zoom is not right.
Yeah, they don't offer free trials for or the what is that called? Free trials.
Right, free trials, yeah.
It didn't sound right at first, but yeah, they don't do that anymore. They just switched that actually in the last couple weeks, because before I ended up in the hospital, me and Tommy actually had a scheduled free Zoom for that Thursday, but I ended up in the hospital. We ended up missing it. But right after that is when they switched it while I was in the hospital. But I talked to them, to Zoom itself, and the only way you can do it is if you have a pro account and you pay for it immediately. And if you have issues with it streaming, they will work with you to get it situated, but there are more people that are having issues with streaming on YouTube through Zoom, and it's just not working. So I would not advise to go through Zoom.
Yeah, I don't think they're ready for all this big transition.
Well,
that's all crowd based. I don't think they're ready for it yet.
Every time, right before I go live, there is a pop-up box that says, "This will be going away soon. You can try this."
Whenever you do your live, they warn you that it's going right. The Hangouts is going away. Yeah.
Yeah, but it says you can use.
Doesn't tell you when.
You could try this, but
Derek tried using it and he couldn't get a panel. It wouldn't work for him.
Okay. Well, I mean, it only shows it when I'm about to go live. I don't want a tutorial when I'm about to go live.
Right.
So I'm waiting on all these techie people to figure it out.
Oh, it's locked on you apparently, Darlene.
Is it locked on me? I had it locked on. I had it locked on this one.
Don't everybody talk at once now.
My great finds for you. Yeah, they'll let you set it up, but then they charge you. They want your money before they'll let you to do it. And there's more people that are having issues going live with Zoom on YouTube than there are anybody that's being successful at it. So,
and that one at the Tommy and Craig are using all that was only 4 people, right? Au pair or whatever it's called.
I don't know. I don't know what they're. I know right now Tommy's using OBS for his green screen.
But he's using
Google Hangouts. Yeah, he's still using Google Hangouts. This is the first time he's actually gone live in a while, so he was very rusty at it, and so he just wanted to make sure that he was doing it correctly. So it's nice to know how to do this part of it. I'm not techie, but I know how to go live.
There you go. How'd you make
How
it at
you
the
doing,
doctor's the other day?
What's that?
How'd you make it at the doctor's? I didn't talk to you because I was in the hospital yesterday.
Yeah. So she just checked my incision where I'm having some issues with, and without going into any major detail, there's a thing that happens usually with your abdomen and your pelvis where so I have a spot like a little bit bigger than a quarter that's just everything's going to drain. And so within the next couple weeks it should be over. If it's not, then I have to contact my surgeon. But it's a normal thing that happens with this kind of surgery.
Natural progression. Okay.
Yeah. So it's annoying. It's a pain, but it's not infected, and that was my biggest concern.
Yeah.
And because I can't fight infections like everybody else who has a site.
That's good.
I really recommend Skype. What is everyone going to use? I'm actually gonna kind of do a little research so that I can do a tutorial on it. YouTube, I believe, right, Adam, is trying to integrate something to where you can have people on.
There's supposed to be up to 20 people, but then Derek tried it yesterday and he couldn't get it to work for 2 people.
Okay.
The old word just go live button. But
and I'm trying to remember how I did it before, because there was like 3 options. The very first live I did, there's 3 options, and I'm wondering, I got to go back in and remember how I did that. But one was to add people, and this was back in the end of October, beginning of November.
I'm going to try to reach out to Sean Cannell, because I follow like 5 different YouTube specialists.
Mm-hmm.
I always pronounce her name wrong. Was it Neiman? I say Neiman. It's not Neiman's.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Neiman's the Neiman brothers.
Yep.
They I asked them, and they were kind of all over the place with it, and seemed like they weren't really that sure. I don't think anybody's really that sure. And then I asked somebody else, and they said not to use Zoom. And then Sean Cannell, he's actually based in Vegas. They have a multi-million dollar video production and YouTube, and they're huge. So I think if anybody would know, his team would know. So I had purchased a Black Friday deal from them for a bunch of the YouTube videos. So I'm gonna try to track them down somehow and reach out to them, see if he can help us. Because I mean, there's got to be literally millions of people that broadcast using Google Hangouts that don't know what to do. Some people, they actually make income from this. Did we lose Destiny? I guess she's offline.
Just stepped away. All right, so if I'm presenting to
I was trying to read something in chat.
Okay.
Does that mean that it's presenting to everyone? Does that mean it'll go to each of you?
If it's presenting to everyone, that means that one person is presenting to everyone.
I don't want it that way, so I could just do stop.
You personally are presenting to everyone right now.
Yeah.
I don't want that. I want it to jump.
You want to click in between, right? Well, I think you can click unpresent to everyone. Is that what it says?
I can stop it.
Right. Stop it, and then click between the 2 pictures, like the line between the 2 pictures, and then it's okay. Now it's working. Okay, we're yeah, it's going back and forth now. Okay.
Okay.
Did it go to me?
I keep looking at my phone to see if it's doing right.
Okay. Yep. Got me back and forth. It's not going to me there for some reason. Weird. All right, whatever. It's going to Geanna and you. Whatever.
Well, y'all, I need to go eat some breakfast and
fix
something for the hubby. So I'm going to sign away for now, and I thank you for having me on. That was so sweet.
Well, it was fun seeing your finds, seeing your little treasures.
It's good to see you, Debbie. Oh, my gosh. I think I've seen you. I can't remember. Was it this channel or another channel? And when I came on, the first thing I saw was your bird, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" It made me miss mine. I'll tell you the story about ours. Was a cockatiel, and my husband.
Oh, I had one.
He was so proud of him. We just named him Cheeks because you know how they have those cute little marks on their cheeks. We named him Cheeks, and my husband wanted to show him off to my father, his father-in-law, and he forgot the front door was open. And we lost Cheeks.
Yeah, we lost one as well that way.
Oh, and I was so devastated. Oh my gosh! And you know they're not very cheap little birds, especially if they're hand tamed and hand fed from birth. You know,
don't you bite you, Mama.
So
yeah,
it was devastating.
This little girl is I more or less rescued her from the pet store. She was a year old when I got her. She has no back toe on one leg, no back claw. Stop it, Ruby. And she had a cracked beak when I bought her. Stop it, Ruby. No. And you just have to learn patience with these little guys. But conures are sweet, but they're not a first-time bird for anybody. Start with a parakeet. It's a parrot, and it'll talk. But make sure you get a male, and it's very young, and you've got to hand tame them. They don't come that way unless you buy direct from a breeder who's done their job. This little guy, they wanted $500 for him. And I said, with a cracked beak and a bad toe, and he's already had issues, no, I'm going to have to work real hard with him. I got him for $200 from a pet store. So I was glad to rescue him. And he's rescued me in a lot of ways, haven't you, baby? Yes, you have. And he's been there for me. I mean, it's like when I'm feeling bad, this bird knows it. When I'm happy, he gets a little sassy.
He gets sassy.
Yeah. He bites, he talks, he screams, he yells. He thinks he can play with the dogs. He can't. I've got a hound dog that wants to eat him for lunch. And I picked her up one time and she was dripping wet with slava from the dang big dog. I'm going, you don't know, that's going to kill you, bird.
Yeah, I found the cat with some yucky slobber on her head, and I had to wipe her head because my puppy thinks she's supposed to preen her. Yeah, and I mean she just preens her, and then she coughs, and I'm like, look, you're getting hairballs. That's what's wrong with you. Getting hairballs. Yes, I'm talking about you. You hear me talking about you.
We need to have an animal day, y'all.
There you go.
Look, I was reading Storage Pirates thing, and see, I'm not a reseller, so is that normal? Read it out loud, Adam.
I lost my chat. Where are we at? What's he writing? Let's see.
Whoever had something you listed on eBay and the so-called owner of the item contact you. I had that yesterday. He asked me if I could donate it and send to him.
I would donate it. Why would you donate it?
Yeah, I mean, I love you, Kimmy. Are you gone?
Kimmy's leaving.
Storage Pirate, I would tell you that proof is in the pudding, and don't fall for every hard luck story because it's not usually real. They wouldn't be that bold as to ask for that if they were real. I would say proof's in the pudding, people. If you want to prove that you owned it or it was yours or you've got an attachment to it, tell me where it was when I got it, and I will send it to you. Yeah. But I would not do that because, you know, you do what you do because you have to do it, and I want to do it because I want to do it, and it's not fair.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, there's too many scammers out there.
Send me a song in Messenger that I can listen to after a while. Send me
I like when she does her little, like the little princess. I don't know what that's called. She makes it look like her.
Animated ones. I love the animated.
Animated, right. And then she sings a song to it. Yeah.
Okay, y'all. I will see you tomorrow.
All right, Debbie. Take care.
You guys be safe, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye, honeys. Destiny, I'm going to give you a phone call later. You're going to be so shocked as to what. Did you see my stuff online earlier, girl?
I did
Yes,
not.
ma'am?
I
Oh,
got
honey.
up and jumped in the shower. Well, got in the shower,
Yeah.
and then Tommy talked to me. And
I'm going to phone call you later, girlfriend.
all right, sounds good.
Okay, talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Debbie's got like 3 times my energy. she's amazing. Good for her.
Yeah, we sat
You
and
got
talked.
MawMaw's up now. Everybody.
MawMaw's up.
Yeah, Adam sing to MawMaw since Tracy's not.
Let me just have a little sip of something here. Hold on.
Oh, Adam's on.
I'm here. Good morning, Mama. Good morning to you. Good morning, Mama. We're so happy that you are here with us today.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Yay!
Oh, that was great.
My anesthesia didn't go so well yesterday, so I'm not in a good voice today.
MawMaw said, how are you feeling, Adam?
Crappy, but that's okay.
Look, you got me motivated because I'm like, let me, no matter how I feel, let me get up because Adam had surgery. And Tracy.
Well, I was up most of the night, and it's like I'm looking at the clock. It's like 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock. I said, "All right," and I know I couldn't shower till tonight. So it's like, well, get up, get washed up, do something, and then Traci messaged me, and then I messaged her back. I said, I can't get a hold of Darlene. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if Derek's on with her and he's messaging her or what's going on.
No, you guys, today was just that day.
Yeah,
I mean,
you didn't go well last night, and then you didn't take your meds. Yeah.
Yeah, I ate good last night. I was actually able to eat supper, and I'm not usually able to eat, and I did, and it was just from pain. It was pain was so bad that it caused my stomach to have issues, and then it caused me to get sick. So I took my medicine, and I'm like, please stay down, God, please, because I can't retake it.
See, that's the problem I have. If I forget to take my meds, I can't take them in the morning until I eat. Then I forget to take it, and it's at night. I take them at night, and then it's coming up. And then when I go lay down in bed, it's coming up. It's like, you dummy. Yeah. Take it at dinner time or take it after you eat breakfast. Don't take it at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock at night.
Well, I'm
not calling you dummy to me. That's what I do all the time, and then it comes all up.
Yeah, and Kevin tells me sometimes, he'll say, "Well, baby, if you hadn't taken them, just don't take them." And I'll tell him, I said, "Well, what you don't understand, I'll wake up and my body will feel like it's on fire."
Yeah.
And that's by the time I realized I fell asleep without taking it, and I did take it, it wasn't in my pouch, my upper pouch, but a few minutes, and then it, once it comes up, like I said, if I get sick after it, I'm not going to retake my medicine because I don't know what did or didn't go through.
You can't.
No, so
I want to get changed because I just have my gym shorts here because I'm trying to keep everything nice and loose, but I can't go out like this. So we'll talk to everybody tomorrow, and you do your Bible study today. I have to keep it loose. What kind of
you made me choke on my coffee.
I have to keep it loose. Feel better.
Hey, they show commercials now like that. So,
well, I tried last night. I didn't go too well when it wasn't loose. So, but I got to be covered up when I go outside. So, all right, we'll see everybody tomorrow.
Bye, Adam.
I'm glad you're good. We love you.
Bye.
Adam don't like the I love yous. It's not he don't know how to take the I miss yous, how you doing?
Yeah, I saw him convert the question over to somebody else. He's a good guy though, he really is. And
he is loyal. You guys
loyal.
Adam is I say loyal to a fault, but it can't be a fault if you're loyal. If you care about people and you will stand up for those people no matter who, and Kimmy's that way. Break out that spider monkey real quick. Now me and Destinie are, I guess, what, kind-hearted to a fault, Destinie?
We are.
Are we? We're kind-hearted to a fault.
Yeah. We
Um,
wear our hearts on our
but yeah,
sleeves.
but and you have to have like I said in the title 911. You have to some people you need to call that will tell you, just like Adam would tell me yesterday, yes, it's your fault. And then I'll reach out to Destiny for me and her to have a discussion. Well, yeah, I know we do that. And then I'll call Kimmy, and all of the people that I talk to will give me the truth. They will just tell me. And you need friends that won't tickle your ears and just tell you what they think you want to hear. Yeah, Darlene to tell me too. What is it, baby? Darlene to tell me. But yesterday, love my Darlene B and Geanna. Oh, they both rescued me yesterday. And the other day I was rescued by Destinie. So you guys, I am a happy person. Today I'm kind of drug over because of not feeling good last night. But I'm basically a very happy person and try to spread happy. I mean, laughter. It doesn't cost anything. Oh, all right. Joyce says she's talking to the 90-year-old lady now, and she can't take a picture. I'm trying to get her to call her chat one day. But yeah, Misha, we all go way back, and some of you guys are new to me, but pretty much if you go back to the very first my videos, I'm still the same. I'm more relaxed, I guess you could say. I'm much more relaxed now. But even if you go back before my show and go to Casey's, the Porch Church Network, which we can't have today because he's in training. They switched up his training. And Homestead, my Stacy, she's not on yet, but I guess I should have put it out there. Destinie, is it where you can share this on the Porch Church Network? And share my link, or are you like me?
I can try.
Yeah.
So if
okay.
I freeze up, I'm sorry.
Because it when you pop out the chat, sometimes the way I was taught, it's when you go back to Facebook, it just kind of gets weird. But yeah, yesterday I went just for a little bit because I try not to be on when Stephen comes home. I'll watch some things, but
Get down.
But anyway, I did catch Patsy Crafty, and I met some people in there. But like I said, I felt bad that I won the giveaway because I typed real fast. But you guys, I have to do a 200 sub giveaway, and I got to ask Casey how to do that. I don't know how to do that. So, I just, and look, I always try to put everybody's link in the description. Thank you,
I didn't
Destinie.
freeze.
No, but I meant to share the video on actually Porch Church because he's not doing Porch Church today. So let me see if I can do it this way. All right, let me do it this way. Okay. Watch the chat for me, Destinie, because I can't see anything but the lagging. Trying to pull this up. And today will kind of be long, but I do want to read from the Loving Heart. I really like that. I think Destinie. Wait. Oh. Okay.
Let me see if I can give it a shot.
Well, I can do it. Share in a group. Okay. Share in a group. So let me pull up Porch Church. But still, if anybody's on here is not subscribed to Porch Church Network, subscribe, you know, and most of the time now we're getting back to a paper reading.
Oh, train again. Sorry.
Okay, there's the Porch Church.
Okay. I put in, posted to Porch Church on Facebook. And you guys, we on Facebook, it is just Porch Church. It's not the Porch Church Network. It's just Porch Church Network. And he gave an update this morning that they changed his training time. I mean, at the last minute yesterday.
Hmm.
And I told him, I said, did you tell me that? Or was I dreaming that you told me that? And he said, no, I told you they changed what days off that we'll have. I said, okay.
Yeah,
Thank you, Geanna, and my redheaded child.
Miss Lily was so disappointed yesterday. She was like, Mama, we're not going to have Porch Church tomorrow or the following day. And I was like, that's okay. I go, that's okay. You got to remember, Casey's starting a new job, and we got to be patient with that.
And I prayed about it. I really did. I prayed that, I prayed if it's not, meant for him to do this, and he won't get that, that second interview. Not that you guys, I want my son to be held back, but I like, good morning, Anna Mora. Yeah, I like Anna Mora too, you guys. I squirrel. In the South, we call it squirreling when we go from one topic to another real quick. But, I don't want him to feel like he's held back. And he does need insurance, health insurance. But, I feel like a lot of people, including me, get so much out of Porch Church. Well, Misha, no, don't worry about lurking. I mean, hey, everybody that listens, and you've been there a long time, lurk. Hey, if somebody's lurking, they're listening.
Exactly.
That means they're listening and they're going to hear the word. But I think the only time I tore out of this little book, it was included in some of my sister's stuff she sent me. It's called The Loving Heart, Inspirational Thoughts for Women. And I tore a page out when I sent Destinie a care package. But some of these are wonderful. I like this one. I might have already read it. And if my words don't match my mouth, I'm sorry. Our internet is wanting to act crazy. And, sometimes I think they slow it down. So you pay. Oh, well, I need higher speed. So, anyway. So this says, this is what the Lord, your Redeemer, who formed you from the womb, says. I am the Lord who made everything, who stretched out the heavens by myself, who alone spread out the earth. That's Isaiah 44:24. So, we were his before we were here. I love you guys. I mean, all you guys have been there for a long time, supporting Casey. And then then Casey had me come out to do this. And then he said, Mom, I need to get back to reading scriptures. So if you'll do the morning coffee talks, and if you'll do the Christian womanhood on your channel and do it, I said, yeah, because that's what I want to show. That you can have fun and, and still be a Christian and still learn the word, because I don't think the word was meant to bring people down, because we're supposed to have the joy of the Lord. And, David would get full of the Spirit, and David would just show out. And that's why I love all the stories about David. I love all of it that we come across. So this is not a actual scripture, but it's in this little book. It says God made a woman with a special kind of strength. It is not a strength that overpowers, but a strength that influences. It is not a strength that overwhelms, but a strength that perseveres. It is not a strength that overbears, but a strength that endures. And, you know, any of us that have raised children, grandchildren, or even if you haven't and you've had a hard life, that we have to have a strength.
That we do. I raised
Oh,
5
Misha.
children basically by myself with a career. My husband was so busy with his federal career that he was being stationed all over the United States, basically. So, yeah, we do need a strength. Huh.
Remember that?
But so, yeah, if you raise them basically by yourself, you had to be, you know, mom and dad, or like I was married and had a husband. It's just that he even worked, you know, he worked third shift. So I would have the 3 kids in the bed with me, or he worked driving a truck. So he would be gone. So, you know, he was over me, and I needed his strength. God gave me a man that was very strong. But I also ended up with this family, Polly family, that I was able to go to MawMaw when my heart was hurt, and you know, so she had to be strong in a lot of things, and we still have to. Me and MawMaw, we sit in here,
out to get me
both of us cry over our children, even though they're adults.
buddy a lot.
We have sat and cried over our children.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because it doesn't matter how old the children get.
Exactly.
They're still like and I say this all the time, you guys. My grandmother would say, when they're young, they're on your toes. And when they're grown, they're on your heart. And I think, MawMaw, I think you've heard that as well. Yeah. So it is easier when you can tell your children, you do this because this is the right thing to do. But then when your children get older and they're going to do what they want to do, that's when a mother has that pain in her heart, because there's nothing we can do.
That's true. I mean, it's a very helpless feeling. And when we feel that way, all we can do is just pray and pray and pray that, you know, there's a way that, you know, God will help our child, guide our child in a good direction.
Yeah, and like this morning, I jumped up so quick that I didn't have a chance to do my prayer. And so when I took Glory out to do her thing, I just bowed my head out there, and actually I prayed for Glory too, because she's sick. And I prayed over, I prayed over, oh gosh, I always call them the wrong names. I prayed over Adam while I was outside, in my panel of people, because that thing's so loud whenever, I didn't realize it. Okay. Joyce said, Mama! Anna Mora's clapping. You're going to have to come on whenever.
Come on when you're ready, Mama.
Yeah, because I'm just going to read, read some stuff, because Casey, they changed the training hours. for a couple of days.
What?
Geanna, I don't know what he put. What, 8
What
to
was-
8?
Oh, 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh, look at,
Oh, pretty.
We all got our animals. I know. Let me see.
look, MawMaw. Look how beautiful the colors.
Oh, yeah.
A drake? Is that a drake?
Wow.
Nope, it's a Akana.
Oh,
Akana.
beautiful.
Oh. You're going to have to take some pictures of different pictures so I can paint her or him. That would make a very, it's a what?
We don't know if it's a male or female. We're suspecting that this one is a male and the other one is a female. The other one doesn't like me. Brock, she doesn't like me. She knows that I'm scared of her, and so she messes with me hardcore. It's all right. It's all right.
Well, I thought it was a boy duck when I looked at it.
Yeah,
I grew up raising chickens, ducks, geese, swans. My mother allowed me and my sister to have outside birds growing up.
Yeah, we've had him since he was a week old. No, 2 weeks old, and we had Brock since she was a week old. And Tommy thought it would be great to get the kids ducks because they usually fly away during the winter.
Not
No.
really.
He had to get the one breed that doesn't fly. Yeah, I know, right? Silly, huh?
But he's gorgeous. He's a handsome feller.
Yep, he's got chocolate brown. He's got emerald green, royal blue, white, and he has a very little touch of. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. I know, baby. I know. It's okay. You're making your YouTube appearance. Yes, you are. He's the nice one of the two. But he's got a little bit of lavender, and their colors are what makes them, what's the word I'm looking for? More valuable. Like they're rare. There's only like 1,500 of this breed in the United States. Yeah, I know. You want to be the center of attention, don't you? But then they're usually white and black. And then if they have the colors, then that's what makes them more rare.
I love the emerald under his eye.
Yeah, and this side he's got the royal blue. Yes, you do.
So he has blue on one side and royal blue on the other?
Yeah, I can't quite turn him. I'm still okay. Somebody asked how old they are now. They're going on 5 years old, and they've been outside since we had them in the first winter. I know you're not happy about that, are you? That you had to go outside, huh? But you take care of all the little wild baby kitties, don't you?
Oh.
Don't you, baby?
I always wanted to live on a farm, like me and Kevin, and have animals. So, I mean, we live in the city limits, and it's a dead-end road. And before they put the utility stuff across the street from us, we had woods all down here. But one day, Kevin called me, and I had to get up from sitting here, and I said, what? And he was on the phone. Go outside, go on the deck, go on the deck. So I went on the deck, and sure enough, right in the middle of, the day, there were about 3 deer just walking around. And I mean, we have the city trucks coming in and out, dump trucks and front end loaders, all this, big equipment. And you would think that the deer would be scared away, but they'll walk all through our yard, and so I get to see deer. I get to see fox. I did try to. I did try to help some baby, what was it, possums, but they were too small. But I did try. They brought them to me, and I did try. And Casey said, "But Mama, when they do that, that's too sad for you." But
I know.
you
I'm
know,
sorry. I had to adjust my leg.
we take them in whatever, you know, we have a big old dog named Tiger, and he kept going to the shop. And the last time he went to the shop, you know, my husband would take him back to where he was from, and like right in our neighborhood. So the last time he came, he had a zip tie around his neck.
Yeah, we actually 2 years ago, Shy had fishing line. Yeah, I know. You see yourself, don't you? Yeah, that's not Brock. That's not Brock. That's you. That's you.
Bless his Lord.
I know, that's you. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's just you. It's all right.
Darling,
It's
look
just
what
like
Darling B said. She likes duck and rice. That's why that duck is chatting like that. She saw what you put, Darlene.
Turn your head. It's okay. All right.
Yes, Darlene's not going to get you and cook you.
Yeah, their pet or their family, not food. Tommy, we have a friend that comes over and is like, "Ooh, I could put him in garlic sauce," and this is what he does. It's okay. You're not going to be eaten. You're not going to be eaten. They're just playing. They're just joking with you. It's okay. It's okay.
We had some sassy animals on today.
What's that?
And we've had some sassy animals on today.
Yes.
I figured you like your voice, Darlene, as much as I do. So he's been kind of, he's just been by himself the last couple of days. So I thought maybe I'll bring him in and maybe he'll calm down a little bit. Yeah. Do you like her voice? Do you like her voice too? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
He's just precious.
oh. See, I love animals.
I'm glad that my granddaughter isn't here. She'd be like, Grandma's, I want that. I want that. That's all she'll be saying.
We have not had duck eggs. I think it's probably because of how we have everything set up. But that wasn't niche. Go lay down. Go. But I think that's because of how we have it set up in the backyard for them. But that was another reason why Tommy got them, was that he thought they would lay eggs. And I have a hard time processing chicken eggs. And so the doctor recommended duck eggs. And hold on one second. Jasmine, come get your cat.
Have you thought of buying laying mash? Because sometimes that will help.
What's that?
Laying hash. It's a combination of like just natural foods, natural grains and stuff that will help your fowl. It could even be a chicken, whatever, and it helps that. And you know, it's almost like a vitamin that the female fowl will eat, and it'll help them along. So if you're wanting eggs,
won't we?
Yeah, because even if you don't have a rooster, don't you feed your chickens
laying hash? Yeah, you do.
Yeah, but see, the neighbors' chickens that were coming up, Casey, they like being at my big dog in the back. That we got him a huge fence because he's so big, and the chickens would go up to the fence, and he likes the animals. So anyway, when Casey would feed him, they got the idea of, oh, well, we're going to go in the shop and we're going to eat too. So they started following Casey. So Casey threw some dog food down, and then they started, oh my goodness. Then we drove up one day, and I'm like, Casey, why are the chickens coming into the car? He said, oh, I've been throwing them dog food. And I'm like, But then, but what's so sad is one of the neighborhood dogs killed 2 of them.
Oh no.
The only one left is the beautiful, I think they call them Dominica. She's black and white. She's, white with the black dots. She's so pretty. So that really makes me mad because we have a leash law. You're supposed to have your animals, But yeah, let me read another one. Oh my goodness. I might wait for Casey to get off work because it's too hard. All of our animals need food. And I said, it's what they say. Your animals are eating you out of house and home.
Well, this is one of the earrings that will be going up on auction.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I like those.
Everybody's been asking me to make smaller earrings, so I have. They'll have the little post on the back. So.
Oh yeah. Cool. And I love the cameos. So Destinie, if you haven't seen the cameos in her,
look at that.
Look at that one.
Oh wow.
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
And so go to she has uploaded a video. See, I haven't done that by myself. I'm thinking about once I do the hat, and I gotta get myself in gear. I can't say BUTT in case little ones are listening. So basically, I've only made one thing, and so maybe that's a start to get me go. Oh, let me see the.
Wrapped his arms around Jasmine's shoulders.
Oh,
I wish I could have gotten that. That would have been so cool. Yeah, she picked him up and turned him, and he put his wings around her shoulders as a hug. He was starting to drool, so he has to go outside and get something to drink. So, and our newest kitty won't leave him alone. So,
yesterday when Keithan got home, yesterday, the cat, it was like he was dipped in catnip. She would not leave him alone, and she just would paw at him, and then she'd want to get on his shoulder and walk around on his shoulder. I'm like, what is wrong with her today? So today I have to go get a big bag of puppy chow, then the big bag of dog chow, and a big bag of cat food because, of course, we have a different type of pet baby that she eats cat food, and basically she could eat anything because they call them trash pandas, and then cat litter. I'm like, okay,
you got yourself a beautiful raccoon, huh?
I love the raccoon.
We have a Bonnie. And Bonnie quit liking me when we rescued. Somebody brought us 3 baby raccoons, and when I rescued them, she quit loving me. So she quit loving me May of last year, because May is about the time the babies start wandering around, or the mamas get killed because the mamas are having to go and eat plenty to come back and feed their babies and nurse their babies. So, the mamas will get hit or killed or whatever. And then, so there was 3. So I guess that me having the scent of them, she just, no, there's no love. So there's no more of me giving her, well, she'll let me give her something, but she'll take it. And then she looks at me and starts this doing that. And I'm like, you hussy, you'll take the food from me, and then you want to sass at me and starts that. Shh. And Keevan thinks it's funny. I said, it's not funny. I've had her since she was before her eyes and ears open. Yes, Joy. So, she was my baby. I have pictures. They have their own Facebook page. So I will have to share the Facebook page so you could see what they were like, because it was Bonnie and Clyde. We had a boy too, but
You know, and that's the thing. I wish I would have gotten pictures of the raccoon that was wild, that became one of my best friends at our campsite. I wish I would have gotten pictures of him because he was humongous, and I was the only one that was able to go near him.
Mhm.
they I've said this before. There is a documentary called Raccoon Nation, and in Toronto, Canada. They just don't trap them. They don't bother them. But they did do a thing to where they would catch them and put the tracker on them so they could understand how raccoons think. And the funny thing is, I mean, Toronto is like what, the capital is a big part of Canada. Is it the capital or whatever of Canada?
I don't know.
But
I don't know either.
people would be sitting outside eating at like an outside restaurant, just be sitting there, and you would see all these raccoons walking around on the fences and all that kind of stuff. Okay, Joy, we love you.
Enjoy your lunch, Joy. We'll see you later.
And so they tracked them, and it showed that they would have their own territories, and they knew what streets not to cross. They got where they would not cross the busy streets, and it showed that they would go to the small alleys and cross. And I'm like, so they're very smart.
Yeah, and you know that with raccoons too, if you have an issue with wild raccoons in your area, all you have to do is put a little food out, and they won't destroy anything.
No, they won't.
If they're tearing up your garbage, if they're going through your refrigerator, which we had one do, you just put some food out for them, and no, it's not an indoor duck, Adam. They are outside in the backyard. We have a fenced-in backyard. That's where they spend, unless it's really super, because they can withstand negative 50-degree weather. But if I feel it's way too cold for them out there, even if it's not negative 50, I will have them come in during the wintertime. They get baths. They are spoiled. Their diet, their favorite thing in the whole wide world, our ducks, their favorite thing in the whole wide world is a salad. A salad that has tomatoes, cucumbers, carrots, raisins, cranberries. Like, they get a restaurant quality huge salad. And Brock, her favorite is tomatoes. That's her all-time favorite vegetable. And Brock likes cucumbers. He also likes, what else is there? JustSandi. There's something else that he likes too, and I can't think. Yep, I already said cucumber, but there's something else that I usually put into this salad, and I can't think of what it is because, well, now that it's summer, I can actually do that. Otherwise, it's a huge mess in the house if I give them a salad in the house. But, oh, and they like birthday cake. Oh, just cute. They do like birthday cake. Although they will eat the birthday cake, and if it's got like that gold or silver platter on the bottom, they'll attack that because, they think it's food. So we usually have to pull it out of there before that part. But
I came in one day, and there was like grapes in the refrigerator, a bag of grapes and blueberries, organic blueberries, and all this stuff. And I'm like, oh, good. No. I was told, oh, don't go in that bag. That's Bonnie's. Me and Casey were like, what? She eats better than we do. And I told them, I said, Kevin, they eat garbage. They eat out of the trash can. No. Not her. And her butt is about this big. And
Hank's favorite food was French fries, but they couldn't be fresh. You had to leave them out until they were just, I wouldn't say soggy, but like, I don't know. It was just a weird consistency, and he loved them. Bandit, on the other hand, loved lunch meat.
Oh,
And
What?
both of them worked as a team to grab Tommy's Reese's peanut butter cups that were unopened, took them underneath the tree, because he was like, oh, because I bought him a bag for Father's Day, and he left them on the table in a bag, and he's like, oh, they're not open, it'll be fine. The next morning, the bag didn't even look like it was open, but the Reese's were missing.
oh,
They took them underneath the camper, underneath where he was sleeping, and opened all the Reese's peanut butter cups and left him 3.
Yep. They'll do that. A friend of mine, she always fed the ones that come up to her house and kept them clean water. But look, Misha said they get bananas. I would not think chickens would eat bananas.
oh, they do.
Oh, yeah.
They do.
See? But she would put out food, and she said the apples, that they would eat the apples and then have the peelings just piled up. So they're very meticulous, and they're very funny about, and people say, oh, they have to keep their food in the water to eat it. That's not true. They don't have to. The reason you see raccoons like near the water, they're trying to get the little mussels out of they go in the mud and try to get out the little mussel shells, and eat that. Yeah. But no, I have had iguana in the house, rabbit, iguana, rabbit, tarantula, 2 snakes. What else?
No snakes.
No snakes, no spiders.
So, here. And I was the only one, and mice, because I had to feed the snakes, which I didn't like doing that. So my sister, when she'd come to my house, she'd say, what do you have in the house? Before I come in, what do you have in the house? So we had the snakes in cages, of course. They were 2 different kinds, so we had to separate them. The iguana got to 4 foot and was mean, and I found somebody to take it. And I tried to be good to it. I fed it green beans from the can. It loved canned green beans. And I put it in the bathtub. I tried everything to get him that socialized, but I had to get rid of that one. I don't know what happened to the tarantula. And I would get the tarantula out. I was the only one that would handle the tarantula because Kevin and my daughter have arachnophobia?
Yes. That's me.
Yeah.
That's me. I have arachnophobia.
No, Casey won't kill a spider either. We'll put it outside if it's in, but we don't kill spiders. And I picked up chicken snakes outside. And they get real long. They get like 9 foot sometimes here. You guys, my husband our first date was snake hunting. And so if, Stacy, you watch this later, you'll understand why your husband reminds me of my husband. He would have on the same hat as Chris from Homestead, McClendon Homestead. Same type of hat. And we'd go snake hunting, and the kids would be in the back of the pickup truck going snake hunting and get all excited. And yes, they would catch snakes. They would catch his favorite were rattlesnakes. And the rattlesnakes would be as big as his arm. And so I got used to it. Now, did I feel like somebody said, how could you be okay with your husband snake hunting? And this is what I told him. I'm looking straight at the camera, you guys. This is what I told him. My first husband chased after women. So my husband now chases after snakes. So I can deal with the snakes. You know, oh, look at the little things that Adam put, the little ducks. So yes, I mean, it was very interesting. And we even used to go to a rodeo roundup, a rattlesnake roundup. Have you guys ever heard of that? They have one in Texas, don't they? I think there's one in Texas they'll do, like a big one. But they do one in southern Alabama that we went to. And I saw the biggest rattlesnake I've ever seen. Its head was bigger than my fist. And I got a real close-up of it because I wasn't scared because somebody was holding it. But, yeah, when I brought back pictures at work, the girls told me, you are crazy. You went to a rattlesnake rodeo. Yeah. I said, it was interesting. Interesting. We hadn't been in a few years, but I guess we'll be going again one day. And hey, maybe by then I can film it. I'll film it. And then I can show everybody. Darlene does rattlesnake rodeo.
I am so good because I do not like snakes. I do not like spiders. And I don't like a whole lot of certain bugs. If they have more than a couple feet, I'm nope. And I don't like bats. Those are flying rats.
Yeah,
no centipede, huh?
There are people that have pet bats, and I guess to each his own. But no, I don't think that I could. I don't know. I don't think I'd want a bat. I just don't. I don't think so.
No, we actually had an issue with bats. We never had a bat in the house before, and we've been here, or I think we were here almost 3 years in this house. Tommy's brother passes away, and we go to Milwaukee, had to do what we had to do in Milwaukee. We come back, and that night we had our very first bat. 3 nights in a row. We had
and you know what they say when they talk about rabies? They say if you have a bat in your house, just consider that you've already been bit, and that bats carry more rabies than raccoons.
Yeah.
So you are more likely to get rabies from a bat. And I accidentally said something about a raccoon. My doctors went crazy. They put in an order for me to have rabies shots. So I'm like, that was when I had the baby ones. I'm like, and they looked, and my arms were scratched, but that was from the cat. No, they didn't give me an ounce. So yes, I had rabies shots. Like, who was it? Is it Wade? Which one had to have rabies shot?
I think it was Swamp Picker.
Yeah.
Because he got bit by some
dog.
Dog.
Yeah. Now, some of the shots weren't painful, but then there were a few that was. But I mean, this was like a 2-month ordeal. Yeah. I had to go every week to have a different shot, and my insurance covered every bit of it, but they freaked out, when they heard rabies, and then they started making me freak out. And I messaged Casey. I said, I'm about to hyperventilate, Casey, and then I am going to be foaming at the mouth. And all these nurses that's outside this door talking about me, I said, they're going to run from me. I said, but Casey, I said, they're just talking all kind of stuff out there. And I told them, if my insurance doesn't cover it, I'm walking out. And the 4 nurses, oh, you can't leave. I said, watch me. If my insurance doesn't cover this, I'm walking out the door. So they had never experienced anybody having to have a rabies shot. But I'm like, it's okay. I'm okay. Because what if one of the babies had it? But oh, did you see? Did you see the Adam's
Little duckies.
little
That's
thing?
cute. We only have 2 though. We don't have 4. We have 2.
Look, us and another couple. When Casey was, he was maybe 1, and so Tiffany was about 5, and then my stepdaughter was about 8. Us and another family went to this park where there was ducks, so we had some bread. My daughter probably has a fear of ducks now because they were feeding the ducks. And I said, Tiffany, come here, baby. Here, take this bread and go down there and and so they could feed the ducks. And when those ducks saw that bread bag, they started chasing her. And she was screaming and crying, and I was laughing. Yes, I was wrong. I was laughing, and she was screaming and crying, running. And I said, throw the bag down, throw the bag. So she's like, yeah, Mom, I remember that. I don't like ducks. And so she said, how could you do that, Mom? But since she's had kids, she finds things funny too. But
yeah, Brock is like that. Like Shiloh, I can be near him. I have no issues with him. Because once you're holding him, he just sits there and gives up. Not Brock. Brock is a whole different breed of duck. She knows to mess with me, and she does it on purpose. And I swear she giggles after each time she gets me. I will walk in the backyard to like throw something in the garbage in the way back, and she'll chase me. I'm like, and then she'll stop and she'll act like she wasn't doing anything. She'll look around like this. The second I start to walk again, she'll do it again. She'll like come right at me and then stop as soon as I look at her. And then she'll quack at me. I mean, she is very quirky. They each have their own personality. But Brock loves messing with me. It is the funniest thing. And I was sitting here one day and I didn't realize that JustSandi had brought her in. So I'm sitting here and I'm doing something. And all of a sudden I get quack in my ear and she's this close to my face. And I'm like, oh, no. We aren't doing that. We are not doing that. And yeah, we have fires in the backyard, and because we have a big fire pit, and they'll come over, they'll sit with us during having the fire and stuff like that. But we got them so that they could, what they call imprint on the kids. Mm-hmm. And they ended up imprinting on each other. Brock, if a female comes in our backyard and one of the kids or Tommy picks up Shiloh and has this female hold Shiloh, so she, first time holding or whatever, Brock isn't happy. And as soon as Shiloh is down on the ground, she will yell at him for hours and nonstop because another female touched him. It is the funniest thing. But if somebody goes and picks Brock up and holds her, she doesn't like that. But she, you're holding her or whatever. Brock or Shiloh is like, okay, whatever.
Hey, Mo. Welcome.
So yeah, the ducks are pretty funny. They're pretty funny.
You know how Bailey ran from the phone when you was trying to talk to her. And it's so funny, you guys. My puppy, for some reason, doesn't like Destinie. And it was the funniest thing seeing her run from my cell phone. But if Casey is talking to April on his computer and she hears April's voice, she is going to his door and she's going to whimper and whimper and whimper. And I have to tell her, or I have to let her in there so she sees that April's not here. that puppy loves her some April. So, like you was talking about imprinting, it's, I guess, now she loves me too. She's in here with me. And the other day, Destinie, when I teared up when we were talking, she came in here and kept nudging me because she didn't like me crying. So she was nudging my hand. So she is very, very, Kevin says it too, that she's a mama's girl.
Yeah.
But
And that's the thing with animals, you know, be it wild animals, be it, you know, pets that you have, you know, they all imprint on people, and some animals have more than one person that they imprint on, and then you have some that only will be that one person, you know, and animals are amazing. They really are.
And you know, okay, there's something that I think goes with this. From it fell on the floor, and didn't I put one of these sheets in your stuff? I laid it in there. I tore it out.
So.
Yeah, I tore it out of my book, this little book. But this is so weird because we're talking about our, you know, how animals will be. It says God created a woman's heart to be unique and caring reflection of his heart. Through her touch, her tears, and her tenderness, we have a deeper insight into the compassion of God. And, you know, he created the animals and, you know, put Adam over the animals. So to me, I really never want to try to trap and kill a animal. We had so many cats one time, and we would say we were, yeah, Mo, I'm going to tell you, my puppy, if I walk in the other room and she gets quiet, and she could be here in the kitchen, and if she hears me say, oh, no, you didn't, she will slide practically crawling through the house past me and gets all the way in her crate, and I shut it. So she knows if she's done something she's not supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
We used to talk about taking the stray cats to the cat cemetery, to the pet cemetery, and you know, that's like, oh no, you guys don't kill. No, I said, but the neighbors would not have theirs fixed, and they would breed and breed and breed others. And I said, they're not being fed. I said, they're having to eat the rodents around.
Yeah.
So what we had to do, we would trap and then release them in the same place. So that way they were still together and they were still having to try to find food. And then it was at a place that the city would have to go and do maintenance. So they would throw out food, you know, so it wasn't that we trapped them and just threw them away, because the city people quit picking up cats. They wouldn't come get them, because basically they would take them to the Humane Society and euthanize them because there's too many cats.
Right. I don't mean to be rude or anything, but speaking of animals, I have to run over to my mom's house and check on her cat, and then we should be back. But I think I will miss the end part of this, but I will watch the replay.
It is 11:29, about the 11:30.
Yep.
And I need to go. And who is it? What time is Derek going live?
Derek is going live at what time, honey? You and Derek are going live at what time?
1 o'clock our time Central.
1 o'clock Central Time. So
Okay.
2 o'clock Eastern Time.
Okay. Is it going to be on? Is it going to be on Tommy's or Derek's?
Derek's channel, NASCARman 3345.
All right, you guys. Their link is in the description. You guys check them out. Sub to everybody, and we are going to do a shutdown so I can get in gear because I feel okay right now. But I love you, Geanna.
I love everybody.
Geanna, I love you. Thank you for coming on. Love you guys. Thank you for hanging out.
Love you.
I love you, my SIL. He makes me happy, you guys. He makes me smile.
Everybody have a blessed day.
Yep. Have a blessed day, everybody.
Bye, you guys. Oh.